What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here, live for Monday Night Football, the opener of Monday Night Football, the premiere of Monday Night Football this 2021 NFL season. The Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Las Vegas. This is going to be, I think, a low-key great game between the Raiders and the Ravens. We have Lamar Jackson in his debut this season with not a lot around him this year, as Gus Edwards has gone down with an injury. J.K. Dobbins went down with an injury. He doesn't have his first-round pick, Rashad Bateman. How is the offense going to look with Lamar Jackson this year? Against a new revamped defense led by Gus Bradley, the Las Vegas Raiders have a lot of new pieces on their front seven, including linebacker KJ Wright, defensive end Yannick Ngakoue. Offensively, we'll see the good old Derek Carr and Darren Waller go at it and try to really pick apart a defense in the Baltimore Ravens that's been one of the best in football over the last few years. But they will be without Marcus Peters in this game. So can Henry Ruggs, can Bryan Edwards, can some breakout wide receivers for the Raiders take advantage? I think this game is going to be very, very exciting. So stick around tonight as I cover it, give you my thoughts, my analysis, my play-by-play, and of course answer your questions, your comments, and have some fun chilling tonight, watching some Monday Night Football. So before we do get started, before this game gets started, make sure that you do Gronk spike that like button. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel for more BLV. And it would help if you Gronk spike that notification bell for the latest upload. What's going on, people? What's going on, guys? Let me know in the comments who you think's going to win. I know I put a poll up there. Carter says hi with like 18 exclamation points. What's going on, Carter? We got Ryan in the chat who says Ravens. Nicholas Gill says Derek Carr is a GOAT. What's going on, Nicholas? How was your weekend, bro? I know that your Bears got absolutely shellacked on Sunday Night Football, but I'm sure that you're happy that Kyler Murray won. So let me know how you're feeling, Nicholas. I got the Raiders taking this one, he says. So he's on the underdog tonight. I think a lot of people are on the underdog tonight. Will Lamar Jackson prove those people wrong? Or will the Raiders come through on Monday Night Football in Allegiant Stadium and win it tonight? I think the Raiders are one of those teams that I can't quite figure out how good they're going to be this year. Like, I could easily see them regressing from last year and being not great, but I could also see them being better. I think there's arguments for either side, so let me know which argument and which side you're on in terms of that for the Raiders. Or if you're a Ravens fan, let me know what you think of the Ravens this year. What do you think their record's going to be? How do you think they're going to do in this game? Do you think they're going to show up and blow out the Raiders? Let me know. Tobias is in the chat. He says the Raiders. Higgs says Ravens. Tobias said Ravens. My bad. I know. Okay. Nicholas Gills got the Raiders 27-24, which would hit the over. Because as I just checked, the over-under is 50.5, so Nicholas is going over by half a point. He also says he's got the Raiders going 10-7 this year. Is that going to be second in the division behind the Chiefs, or is that third, bro? Let me know. I mean, that would be quite the claim. The Chargers looked pretty darn good versus Washington yesterday. Maybe we'll have a better AFC West than anybody's expecting if Nicholas Gill's prediction is correct. Joshua is my guy, man. I love Joshua. He's the man. With a super chat, $4. Appreciate it. Joshua, you're the man. He says, still think Bucks are going 17-0. Yes, I do. I'm sticking by it. They tried to lose a game, and they still won versus the Dallas Cowboys. They were actually, in fact, the only team in NFL history to win a game in that facet, in that form. I would have to look at the direct stat, but it was something like they were the first team in history to allow over 400 yards, lose the turnover battle by 3, and something of that nature, and still win the game. So that's how good, that's how talented they are, and that is their margin for error, that they can really suck and still beat a quality football team in the Cowboys, who I think are a quality football team. ECK Sports, who gave me a nice message on Discord today, really pumping me up, really making me feel like a good person, says, hello, Mitch. Thank you, ECK. Is it ECK? Like, how am I supposed to say that? Is it ECK Sports? I appreciate the message, buddy, and I appreciate the hello. What's going on, man? Nicholas says, I have the Chiefs 13-4, the Raiders 10-7, the Broncos 10-7, and the Chargers 7-10. Oh my goodness, Nicholas Gill, you are out of your mind once again. But who is surprised by that? Do you think that Justin Fields should be starting right now? ECK says, yeah, it's ECK. Leonardo says, yo, Mitch, what's going on, Leonardo? Leonardo's Laboratory. What are you cooking up in the lab today? What are you cooking up? Let me know. Guys, you can follow us on The Bottom Line View on Instagram. I know that the Ultra 10 will be out after this game, so the top 10 teams in the NFL decided on by Ultra himself will be out on Instagram after this game, so if you want to check that out, do follow us on The Bottom Line View. You can also check me out on Patreon, support the channel, support myself, support the content, and you get exclusive content on the Bottom Line View Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also, I think, at the top of the comment section right now as I pinned it. Leonardo says that Nick is on the good stuff. What's going on, everybody? Gronk spiked that like button. I think this game, honestly, guys, is going to be pretty good. I said it at the top, but I think it's going to be pretty good. The one matchup I'm most intrigued to see is Gus Bradley's new defense versus the Ravens running game. I think that's what's really going to determine this game. If Gus Bradley can get those boys going at linebacker and defensive line, you know, the Raiders really did a good job of revamping or sort of retooling their front seven. If they can be just fundamentally sound, the way that Gus Bradley's Chargers defense played the Ravens a couple years ago in that wild card game, then I think the Raiders have a chance, because I do think the Raiders are going to move the ball a little bit in this game. Now, you always got to deal with Don Martindale and his scheme, and that's always tough. But John Gruden, I think, has a type of offense that is going to be difficult. It's really going to stress the Ravens out, I think, in all facets on that side of the ball. And without Marcus Peters, I do question the cornerback position for them. So I'm intrigued to see how this looks. And, of course, the Vegas fans are going to be wild. It's going to be rowdy. I think it's going to be real fun in there in Vegas tonight. But I think the key of the game really comes down to that stopping the run for the Raiders. Because if Lamar is able to get it going on the ground, they'll win that game, right? They're going to win that game 9 times out of 10 if Lamar is having his way. But if the Raiders can slow them down just enough and get Carr that football, I think they got a chance to pull this off. Anish says, is Tyler Lockett basically a slightly slower Tyreek Hill? Both have similar play styles at wide receiver. I see what you're saying. I think they're a little bit different in terms of Tyreek Hill is such unique, gifted, just lateral movement on top of straight line speed. Like, you rarely ever see that combination together. On top of the ability to know how to use it, both with the ball in his hands and before he gets the ball. Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in football. If you guys didn't know that, you found that out yesterday. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that he's the best receiver in football. Tyler Lockett's awesome, but he is not Tyreek Hill. Nicholas Gill with the super chat for $10, $9.99. Appreciate it, Nicholas Gill, man. I definitely do. I'd like to see you more in the chat, more in the Discord, man. Always like to have you around. He says David Montgomery is the best running back in football. David Montgomery looked pretty good yesterday. I will give you that. I don't know if he's the best running back in football, but he did look pretty good, and I do think he's definitely in the top 10. So we'll see if he can continue to perform. It's going to be tough to perform with the Bears offense this year, but he's definitely good. So I'll give you that. James says Sin City about to get going. Coach says need the snake. You need Kenny the snake Stabler out there. They got the Bruce Buffer giving the announcements here in Vegas. They're getting the crowd going. This is going to be a good game. All right, guys, let's put that scoreboard up. Let's get it rolling. First quarter is about to begin. The Raiders will receive the football for the first time this season. Raiders in their silver and black, I should say. The Ravens are in the white. Derek Carr says, I probably quit if I had to play for somebody else. I'm a Raider for my entire life. Derek Carr, I think the most underrated quarterback in football last year. Let's see how he looks on this first drive. His running back is Josh Jacobs, who's recently been getting over a little bit of a sickness, I believe. 1st and 10, 3 receiver set. Carr on the first play. Goes to Waller, I should say, and that's incomplete. So the first play of the game, incomplete for the Raiders, intended for their go-to guy, Darren Waller. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it going. At the 25-yard line, Derek Carr in the shotgun once again, 3 receiver set. We've got, actually wide to the left is the fullback. Ingold, I believe is his name. 2nd and 10, Carr's got time. Carr's got plenty of time. He hits his fullback, and he stumbles and bumbles for a first down. The Raiders get their first down with their fullback. If I had to bet on that, that would have been the last player I would have guessed, but that's the way it goes. Anish says, what is your top 5 teams so far after week 1? I'll give you the Bucks, the Chiefs, the Browns, the Rams, and I don't know. Who's the 5th team? Let me throw a hot take in there for the 5th team. I'm going to say the Chargers. How about that? 14-15. We have Marcus Mariota in at quarterback on a 3rd and 1. Mariota takes it. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's in Ravens territory down to the 34-yard line. He lost the ball, but he got the first down and more. Marcus Mariota, a little bit of trickery from the Raiders here on the first series, and John Gruden. The Ravens had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in the box, but none of them, not one of the 9, accounted for Marcus Mariota just keeping it himself, which is probably the worst defense I've seen this week. Although if you watch the Atlanta Falcons, you probably saw worse defense. So at the 32-yard line of the Ravens, the Raiders are really moving this ball on the first series. A big play by Marcus Mariota. Sorry, I should say the 35. I don't know why I said the 32. Anyways, Carr's under center now. We got a 3 receiver set to the right, and something's going on. 1 receiver to the left. That's Edwards, number 89, who apparently had a great camp. We've got motion from Ruggs. Handoff up the gut. A little bit of trickery there, trying to get the Ravens going left to right, but that goes nowhere. It's never going to be easy. That's Kenyon Drake, number 23, the running back that they signed this offseason from the Arizona Cardinals. 12:50 left in the first quarter. John Gruden in his 8th season as Raiders head coach. This is his 2nd stint. He missed the playoffs each of his last 3 seasons as the Raiders coach. Now we got a 4 receiver set with a tight end. This is an interesting formation. Derek Carr scrambling, but he doesn't go anywhere. Brandon Williams reads that well and tackles him for just a gain of 1 or 2. James says, I found out today that Jones is the first rookie quarterback in the NFL history with 70% completion in his debut. Yeah, I saw another stat about Mac Jones that it was like he had all these stats, whatever, and like he was the first guy to have those stats and lose as a rookie in his debut. So that kind of sucks, but it was a good debut from Mac Jones for sure. Anish says, I think the Raiders are using Marcus with like the Saints did with Taysom Hill. 3rd and 9, Derek Carr bunched to the right. 4-man rush for the Ravens. Carr throws. Carr completes. That's Darren Waller for the first down Raiders. The 21-yard line of the Ravens. And the Raiders offense is really picking up where it left off last year as one of the sneaky good offenses in football last season. Derek Carr is accurate as ever, putting that out right inside for Darren Waller to go snag it. So 11 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. A good opening drive for the Raiders. Handoff, stretch run. That's Jacobs. Jacobs, a good run. He gets 8 on his first carry, but he might be a little bit shaken up there. Flag on the play. There is an offensive lineman down on the ground. That's number 71. Holding on the play. Replay first down. So I guess it is a flag. That was a late flag on Andre James, number 68, who I believe is the center. So they're going to bring that back 10 yards after a pretty good run, promising run. Doesn't count. Anish says, it is crazy how Russell Wilson is the first quarterback in NFL history to have back-to-back 4 touchdown games in back-to-back week ones. Anish, who's your favorite team? Is it the Seahawks? ECK says, I need for Waller to get me 20 points. Good luck, man. Good luck. I'll say that much. Next Monday night is Packers versus Lions at Lambeau. Where have I heard that before? Every season of your entire life you've heard that, James, I think. That's probably where you're getting that from. So now we're on commercial, guys. Monday Night Football. Raiders, Ravens. Raiders, Ravens. The Raiders are moving the ball, but they just got a holding call. If you're just joining me, don't forget to Gronk spike that like button. Ultra says, did Lenny send that Carr jersey? No, I actually just got it today, borrowing it from a guy that my dad knows. He's actually in my fantasy league. Shout out Jeff if you're watching this right now. He actually also set up my internet, so I appreciate that. All right. What's going on, Ultra? You feeling good about your top 10 teams? I know you're not feeling good about Atlanta. Nicholas Gill's top 5 teams. He's got the Bucks, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Browns, and the Seahawks. Seahawks are a good pick. Rick Bad Boy says Ruggs has to step it up this season. Anish says he'll never start Rodgers ever. He's starting Russell Wilson in week 2 against the trash Titans defense. And Leonardo says, rare W from Gil. James says, I'm saying that the Packers dominate the Lions every year, Mitch. That's not a bad call, I'll say that much. Anish is a Seahawks fan. No wonder. He's biased. Jacobs on the bench now, getting his shoes tied because he can't tie them himself, I guess. 1st and 20. 11-15 in the first. Motion. Double motion. We got Kenyon Drake at wide receiver now. An empty set for Derek Carr. 2 receivers to the left stacked up. It's Renfrow and Edwards. Carr takes the snap. Carr goes down the field. He's looking for Renfrow, but not even close to the slot receiver there. Incomplete. 10:55 left in the first quarter. We've got a 2nd and 20 coming up. So number 23 is Anthony Everett, who is taking the spot of Marcus Peters. I will say the Ravens have great depth at cornerback, but the Marcus Peters loss certainly does hurt. We got a little motion here from Henry Ruggs. Carr identifies it, checks at the line into the play that he likes, and Ruggs stays in the slot. 2nd and 20 here. Throw incomplete. I don't know if Ruggs thought he was getting that ball. It looked like he thought he was getting that ball, but moved out of the way at the last second, and Jacobs couldn't corral it. 3rd and 20. 10:51 left in the first quarter. Mitch needs an Andy Dalton jersey. No, thank you. Daniel says Patriots are 0-1 again. They were 1-0 last year. Anish says, who do you trust more? The Chiefs to score a game-winning touchdown or the Rams to get a game-winning stop? I'll always take the team on offense, so give me the Chiefs. 3rd and 17. Derek Carr misses the snap and has to get it at the 44, which completely ruins the drive for the Las Vegas Raiders, and John Gruden is pissed. Understandably so. Let's see what happened here. So Carr is checking, and the center snapped the ball for no reason. So what looked like a great drive from the Raiders stalls out in the, I guess you would call it the upper red zone. So we'll see what the Raiders decide to do here, if they're going to punt or try to kick a very long field goal. What's going on, Kevin Durkant? Raiders are punting it on 4th and 32. Punt is up and punt is deep. Ball goes out of bounds at the 8-yard line of the Ravens. So we'll see Lamar Jackson for the first time this year at his own 8-yard line. Ultra says Gruden about to run 50 times in a row now. Maybe. Coach says classic Raiders. Am I concerned about Josh Allen's struggles? No, not really. He played a good defense. Didn't play his best, for sure. But I thought the Bills as a whole looked a little bit, I would use the word like overconfident. I think they came in expecting to win, and it didn't go their way. We'll see if they can adjust, get their edge back. They play the Dolphins in week 2. That's going to be a tough game. They play in Miami. That could go either way, personally. I expect the Bills to come out and give their best, though, because you don't want to start the year 0-2, especially in that division. Ultra says, Mitch, if your best bet isn't Tampa Bay minus 13 next week, you're doing a disservice to the viewers. All right, I'll keep that in mind, Ultra. Even though I will say 13 points is a lot versus a divisional team. A divisional team, too, that almost beat them last year. So I don't know how you feel about that. I'll give you that rebuttal. See what you think. Mix it up. Stir it up. Durkant says Steelers defense is just elite. Wave God says, haven't turned the game on, but let me guess, Ruggs is being ass. He hasn't gotten a target yet, so there's that. But he hasn't done anything. Wave God says the Falcons are going to backdoor the minus 13. I would say, though, the Bucs should play with their heads on fire because of how bad they played last week. Before After says, Mitch, who do you got, Seahawks or Titans? I'm going with Seattle, man. The Titans freaking stink. Until the Titans prove that they're not awful, I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Who has a better defense, the Colts or the Browns? I'd go with the Browns there. This was like the Giants yesterday, says ECK. Qui-Gon says, honestly, I need Waller and Williams to score 27 points each and the kicker to score more than 9. Good luck with that. Handoff to the left. First carry of the game for the Ravens. Only goes for 2 yards. Raiders, that's how they want to play it on defense. Rick Bad Boy is in the chat. What's going on, Rick Bad Boy? How you doing, bro? Raiders says, what I miss. I left after the injury. So the Raiders snapped the ball, and it went, Carr wasn't looking. So they snapped the ball, went through Carr's legs, rolled about 10 yards backwards. There's Chucky on the broadcast. A little kid dressed up as Chucky. That's hilarious. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Ravens. So the Raiders end up getting nothing from their first drive, even though it looked promising. Lamar on play action is going to run for the first time. He gets a first down. He gets more. He gets 15. He gets 16 yards, and he's pushed out of bounds. Ref, that might be a penalty there, but They didn't call it, so first down, Lamar Jackson. Thank you for liking the video. Before After says, is Tyson Williams going to be the starting running back for the rest of the season for Baltimore? It does appear so, but I can't tell you that for sure. It does definitely appear like that. Aldrich says, Mitch, what do you make of the Mac Jones doubters? I think the Mac Jones doubters rather did not see him play or still think he sucks because he can't run and he's fat. 1st and 10, 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Lamar Jackson in the pistol. Lamar takes the snap. Lamar looks, throws to the flat, to his back. That's Williams, who gets a gain of 2. So 2 first down plays, 2 yards on each, but Lamar making magic by himself to get the first down. So first down goes for 2 yards. That's about 2nd and 8. I got to move the football over. There we go. Score prediction. I'm going with a shocker. 24-21 Raiders. How about that? Carr is not a smart man, Jenny, says the dude. ECK says, I've always been a Mac Jones guy. Good man. Lamar, moving around. Lamar, scrambling. Lamar, making magic, but he doesn't go much of anywhere. Gains 2. So it looks like the Raiders have covered very well so far in this game. Crosby with the stop there. It's going to be 3rd and about medium for the Ravens. So Lamar moving around the pocket. Looks like he couldn't really find anybody open, so he tries to gain some yards and only gains a couple. 8 minutes left in the first quarter, 3rd and 6. It is loud in Vegas. We got a 2 receiver set to each side. Lamar steps up. He's under pressure immediately, but he finds his guy for the first down. That is Sammy Watkins, who I just picked up last night in my fantasy league. First down, Ravens. So far, nothing on the ground for the Ravens. But through the air, not bad. We had a Lamar Jackson scramble for first down and a Sammy Watkins little curl route, found the space in the zone and picked it up. 1st and 10, Ravens. Mark Andrews motioning back and forth, back to his tight end spot. We got a 3 receiver set. They're spread for the Ravens, but there is a flag on the play. What's the call going to be? 7 minutes left in the first quarter. False start. Ravens back that up 5 yards. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. There are no points on the board. Ravens football in their own territory. That is the newly acquired guard, Kevin Zeitler from the New York Giants, who the New York Giants desperately wish was still on their team. Because I don't know if you guys saw Nate Solder yesterday, but it was one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. 6:58 left in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lamar Jackson with a back to his right. Lamar takes the snap. Lamar gets hit while he throws, and that's incomplete. Raiders defense playing good so far. 2nd and 15. Crosby's dominating like it's Sidney Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins. What's up, Asia? What's going on? Wave God says week 1, Watkins is back. Yeah, the key is to start Sammy Watkins in week 1 and don't start him for the rest of the year. The dude says Raiders season starts game 9 when they're 6-2. That's exactly what happened last year. Deshaun says, what's up, Asia? Everybody loves Asia in the chat. 2nd and 15. We've got 1 safety deep. This looks like the Patton. Gus Bradley cover 3. We got a little bit of a screen pass, but that goes nowhere. The Raiders are flying around on defense. That's only a yard for the Ravens. Look at these crazy Raider Nation fans. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Cannon goes nowhere. Rick Badboy says, just fire Joe Judge already. I like Joe Judge. I don't think he's the problem. They have an awful GM, an awful offensive line, a bad quarterback. I mean, it's not all Joe Judge's fault, is it? 3rd and 13, 4-man rush, and Lamar gets sacked! Max Crosby has dominated this game thus far. Absolutely dominated. Look at Crosby. He's making Villanueva look like a little boy. That's already 3 pressures in like 6 snaps. Ultra says Peyton's a GOAT. What's up, Ultra? Peyton's no GOAT. He can always be second, though. Renfro on the return. Renfro trying to make a move, but he is no Gunnar Olszewski. He goes down at the 24-yard line. Derek Carr will get the ball back with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. He's zipping it back and forth to Marcus Mariota, getting prepped. Can the Raiders go up first in this game? They will get the football for the second time after the break. Max Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year, runner-up pending. The dude says it happened 2 years in a row where the Raiders were in first or second and tanked. Asia, what's your thoughts on the Atlanta game? I want to hear it because all I've heard is Ultra complain for like the last 24 hours. So, I mean, I like to hear a different perspective here. Leonardo says, can you imagine Villanueva blocking for Big Ben and then Lamar playing a completely different game? That's true. That's definitely true. He's like, where did my quarterback go? Why isn't he sitting behind me? Hey, I like Asia too. Rick Bowboy says, is that AV from Steelers, Der Can't? What are you talking about? Oh, Villanueva. Why do you refer to people as their initials when they're not referred to as their initials? D Money says Chandler Jones is a beast. Bro, Chandler Jones was feasting yesterday. That was cool, man. That was cool to see. Chandler Jones, 5 sacks. Are you kidding me? Absolutely owning Taylor Lewan to the point where Taylor Lewan tweeted and said the man took his lunch money. ECK says, is Yannick playing? Yes, I believe so. Nishan says Chandler Jones is a complete beast. I wish Chandler Jones was on the Patriots still. The dude says Ravens look like trash. The Raiders. What if the Raiders are good? You never know, the dude. What if the Raiders are actually legit this year? Maybe they're going to go 6-2 and then finish 7-9 again. Or in this case, 7-10. Asia says, I think we played way too conservative. O-line needs to get their act together. Yeah, the O-line was pretty bad. Ultra has his favorite stat that Mayfield kid had a 1.9 PFF grade, which is probably the lowest I've ever seen. 1st and 10, the offensive line's bad. And it's not going to get any better for against Tampa Bay, so I feel sorry for Atlanta fans for sure. And Matt Ryan. Derek Carr under pressure here. Throws it up! It's nearly picked off! What a play by Chuck Clark. Underrated safety on the Ravens. 2nd and 10, 5:09 remaining in the first quarter. Rory says, hey, Model Mitch. What's up, Rory? Ultra says, is Tampa Bay bound to go 17-0 after trying to lose and still winning? I said that already, Ultra. You probably weren't in here, but yeah. I think like the fact that Tampa Bay on purposely tried to lose the game. And they still won. I think that's pretty impressive. Bunch to the right, receiver to the left for Carr. Carr takes the snap. Carr looking. Carr going down the field here. He's throwing it up to Darren Waller, but there is nobody in the vicinity. 3 Ravens there and only Waller there. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd and long. Rob says, percentage chance Zimmer gets fired. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to say 35 to 40%, somewhere in that range. D Money says Raiders at best are all right. All right, so at the 24-yard line, looks like blitz here from Don Martindale's Ravens. It is. Carr steps up. He's got it, but he misses and is intercepted. Carr's under pressure, causes a terrible throw, and that goes straight into the hands of Tavon Young, the young cornerback. Young is young, and the Ravens will take over in Raiders territory because Derek Carr can't hit a wide open receiver. But it was tipped. It was tipped. I didn't even notice that. It was tipped by Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark, the player of the game thus far. Oh, did it hit the ground? The Raiders fans are saying that hit the ground, referee. I think it hit the ground. I need to see the replay. Yep. Incomplete is the call. Raiders will punt. Derek Carr is saved. Saved miraculously by the turf. Punt is away. The Ravens will take it over at the 15, to the 30, to the 35, and he stood up at the 35-yard line. Abram just stood him up there. Duvernay with a good return. The dude, $2 super chat. No message, though. Appreciate that, the dude. You're the man, bro. I'll show it on the broadcast. The dude. Shout him out. Every time I get a super chat, I need everybody saying like, the dude, you're the best, or something like that. I need something. Anish says, what team has a better chance to turn things around, Bills or Packers? Definitely the Bills. Definitely the Bills. Even though I wouldn't count out the Packers either, though. D-Money says Carr is looking no good right now. I will say the Ravens have a good defense, but I wouldn't disagree with you. Carr doesn't look at his best right now. Chuck Clark been around, right? Yeah, Chuck Clark's been around a little bit. He's been on the Ravens a little bit. Started for them last year. Tampa says, which game did you think was the most entertaining? Cowboys versus Bucks or Browns versus Chiefs? I didn't see the entirety of Browns versus Chiefs because I was doing the live stream of the Patriots and Dolphins, which was also a pretty good game. But from what I saw, probably the Bucks and Cowboys was game of the week. The dude says, I knew this was going to happen. Carr is total trash. He gets the worst. What? I don't understand. More pressure, the worse he gets. Mariota is waiting, says the dude. Rory says the dude is cool. See, that's exactly what we need. Rob says, I actually think Cousins could get benched for Mon this season. I doubt it, but we'll see. And he says, what offense are you more confident in? The Seahawks, the Browns, the Titans, or the Cardinals? The Browns. I like the Browns offense the most. And they're only going to get better with OBJ coming back, hopefully this week. Is Gerald McCoy playing? I believe he is, Jesse, but I don't know if I've seen him yet. Asia goes with the Cardinals. Interesting. Cardinals look the best in week 1, I'll say that. Bills will be fine. That was all Dayball's fault, and Josh was definitely not at his best. Honestly, if Josh makes like 2 or 3 more throws that he just misses in that game, they probably win the game. He was under pressure a lot, though. Lamar throws a screen on first down. That's Marquise Brown, and that goes nowhere. It actually goes backwards about half a yard. 4:30 left in the first quarter, and I will say this. The Raiders' defense looks better than last year. Anish says, I'm the most confident in the Cardinals right now. A lot of Cardinals hype here. A lot of Cardinals hype after absolutely smacking Ultra's favorite team, the Tennessee Titans. Rob says Titans got exposed without Arthur Smith. Thank you, Rob. Rory says, what do you think about Matthew Stafford and the NFC West? I love Matthew Stafford. It was awesome to see him just light the world on fire on a primetime game because not enough people have seen that over the years. First down, Ravens! And more, about a 20-yard gain just to the flat. Nobody covered Williams out of the backfield. Lamar took the check down. First down, Ravens. They're in business now. In Raiders territory. Kevin Ercan says Cardinals are going to fall off. I probably wouldn't disagree with you there. Ultra says Raiders defense looks better and offense looks worse. I would agree with that. Jesse says, what was in Tom Brady's ear? I don't know what you're talking about. Lamar, handoff with one hand. That was weird. Williams, gains 3. What's going on, guys? If you're just joining, make sure you leave who you think's going to win this game in the comments. Also, Gronk spiked that like button. Ultra says, Niners are getting hurt again. Their secondary, I will say, if the Niners end up losing in the playoffs, because I think they'll end up in the playoffs, it's going to be because of their secondary. And it doesn't help their odds for beating a team like Tampa Bay. It clearly looks like it's going to be Bucks and Rams. It clearly does in the NFC. Second and I know it's only been 1 week, but it really does look like that. Incomplete. Lamar forces it into Sammy Watkins. And we've got we were this close to picking that off. I think that was Casey Hayward. We've got a Michigan man himself who says Stafford is still a top 5 favorite. What I really liked about Stafford last night wasn't even anything to do with his play, because we all know how good he can be. It's just like, he was so happy during the game. Like, it was funny. The whole team was like, just happy. 3rd and 7, Lamar throws and is complete to Mark Andrews, but the ball is about a yard short of the first down marker. So it means the Ravens are going to have to go for it here. 2:20 left in the first quarter, and John Harbaugh with the first decision on his hands of the season. Of course, he's got the automatic man himself, Justin Tucker, but will they decide to go for it here on 4th and 1? Jeff Okuda out for the rest of the year, yeah. Zamora says, how do you like Stafford last night? Another Stafford one. Picked them for my Super Bowl prediction. I thought he looked awesome. Handoff up the middle. That is a big gainer. That's a touchdown, Ravens. Williams up the gut. Nobody can tackle this man. That's 6 points, Ravens. Tyson Williams. 35-yard touchdown on 4th and inches. Who gives up a 35-yard touchdown on 4th and inches other than Durkant because he sucks at run defense in Madden? Tyson Williams up the gut. Makes 2 guys miss. Looking like a young Mark Ingram. 6 plays, 65 yards, 2:59 left. Look at this. Tucker down the middle. Not quite, but Tucker makes it. 7-0 Ravens. What's up with the Ravens and all the short passes? I don't know. It's a little weird. It's a little funky. Maybe it's because of the Raiders' defense and the scheme they're playing. Asia, what happened there? Safety got burnt. This Sopranos movie looks pretty interesting, actually. What do you guys think about it? Nurkan says, chill, my run defense is elite. Nah. Wave God says, Raiders. Nah, Raiders are going to come down and score, man. Don't worry, Wave God. How come I got so many Atlanta Falcons fans in my chat? I think we got 3 too many in here. Wave God. How you feeling about your fantasy week 1? Durkan says Raiders are officially the worst team in the NFL. He hates the Ravens. Ultra says, I said Stafford play well. That lets you know how he played. Yeah, because Ultra hates Matthew Stafford. In case anybody didn't know. But we'll see where Matthew Stafford's Rams rank on his Ultra Top 10 later tonight on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you do follow us on Instagram. Because you got to follow us on Instagram. It's the place to be. Kevin Durcan says Falcons fans are depressed, so they need other teams to watch. Yeah, Durcan hasn't said much about his Dolphins. Oh, and speaking of Dolphins, Let's Go Dolphins is in the chat. That didn't take long for Baltimore to score. It did, though. It's almost the end of the first quarter. Maybe I'm spoiled from watching the Patriots all my life, but not taking long is usually like 2 plays. Ultra says, cheap plug. Durcan says, Rams look good, but the Bears are tanking. Bears are bad. There's no way around it. The Bears suck. The Bucs signed cornerback Pierre Desir. Yeah, I saw that. I think that's a decent signing for a 4th corner. Rory says, do you think Mac Jones had a good game, and how far do you think he goes this year? I'm still picking the Patriots. I don't care about the week 1 loss. I'm still picking the Patriots to go to the playoffs. And I think Mac Jones is only going to get better throughout the season, which is why I'm pumped about his week 1 performance. I think he's going to have a good game this week versus the Jets. I just hope McDaniels opens up the game plan a little bit more. I honestly thought he was too conservative with Mac in his first game. So the Raiders will take over at their own 14-yard line. A return by Henry Ruggs was absolutely horrendous, just like his rookie season. Ultra says, as of right now, who's the best team in the East? The Patriots. They lost, but it's the Patriots. It is! Don't even lie! I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna say the Dolphins. The Dolphins only won because of Damian Harris selling. 1st and 10. 2 receivers in the game. Derek Carr under center. Carr, handoff Jacobs. Jacobs got some room. Jacobs breaks a tackle. Jacobs, 1st down Raiders. Gain of 13. 1:30 left in the first quarter. You know, I'm not being biased. I'm just telling the damn truth. You guys know it. Don't act like you don't know it. Don't act like you don't know it, Durkant. $1:15 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Raiders. NFC East, Dallas. Maybe the Eagles. Handoff Jacobs. Jacobs doesn't go anywhere. Justin Houston, the old man, is still balling. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, when you say the East, I'm going to automatically assume the AFC East. Yeah, Fitzpatrick has a hip injury. Derek Carr. Looking, dotting, but he's incomplete. Passes too high for Darren Waller. 3rd and 10. Derek Carr is off his game. His accuracy not on point. Tua turned the ball over, yes. Kevin Durcan says Washington is screwed. Heineke is going to fall off. Yeah, probably true, but I hope the guy does well. 3rd and 10. The Eagles. Don't sleep on the Eagles. I was talking to the great AC, Mr. Applejuice himself. He was pumped. Derek Carr throws on 3rd down, and it is broken up by Marlon Humphrey. The Ravens secondary is winning them this game. Ravens secondary is covering their asses off right now. Everything is contested. Humphrey, little bit of a tug there on Waller. And that just shows you an elite cornerback right there, man. Marlon Humphrey's one of the best in the game. 4th and 10, 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Punt for the Raiders. Holy crap, what a punt. Taking it at the 6-yard line, the Ravens will take over at their own 20 with a gain of 14. Kwiatkowski on the stop. Why have I not seen my guy Lenny in the chat yet? Where is Lenny? Their Kant says the Raiders are the worst team there is. Lamar is winning because of his defense right now. His defense is playing lights out. Rory says, do you think Washington will consider Cam Newton? I hope so, but who knows, man. Mitch, after week 5 last year, question, what team not in the playoffs will make the playoffs? Screen to number 13. That is Duvernay. Gain of 5. And that will be the end of the first quarter. The Ravens are winning by 7. It is 7-0 Ravens. Entering the second. What's going on, guys? Stick around for the rest of this Monday Night Football game, the premiere of Monday Night Football. If you haven't already, make sure that you do Gronk spike that like button. If you aren't a Discord member, it is absolutely free. Check it out. Link is in the description. We always talk ball in there. We talk everything. We talk movies. We talk music. We talk soccer, basketball. We talk, what else? How much of a clowner Kant's Takes is. What else we got? Ultra talks about his girlfriend all the time. What else we got? Lenny's memes. Lenny's memes are a reason to get in the Discord. That's why I'd get in the Discord personally. James says, how can Belichick explain trading Brady? He didn't trade Brady. He just didn't re-sign him. And that was Brady's decision. Rory says Cam Newton is different now. Has more to play for. Durkan says, no offense to Marlon, but Tyreek Hill would absolutely destroy him in man-to-man. Well, who would Tyreek Hill not destroy other than Stephon Gilmore? Let's be honest. Bodo says, does Ultra's girlfriend live in the Niagara Falls Atros? Ultros. I think you mean to say Ultra. Live in the Niagara Falls area. I don't think so. Yeah, Rob, get in there. We talk college football too. Jesse says, should we worry about how poorly the Bucs defense looked? No. They'll be fine. The Cowboys offense is very good. And it was the first game of the year. Eddie says, my kids and I like that you don't use curse words. I try not to. Sometimes they squeak out there, Eddie. But I'll do my best knowing that your kids are watching. I appreciate it. What are your kids' names? I'll give them a shout out. What's going on, Eddie? Three receivers set to the right. One receiver to the left. Latavius Murray, his first carry, goes -3 yards. That's Phelan with the stop. At least I think that's how you pronounce his name. I've been pronouncing it for 6 years that way, so hopefully. That was a nice play. The Bottom Line is the best show on the internet. That's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night live, The Bottom Line. I rip to shreds everybody in the NFL, including Bodo. Bodo, the great truck driver of the BLV. Incomplete pass. 4th and 7 coming up, intended for Sammy Watkins was Lamar Jackson, but not good enough, not accurate enough. Gina and Harvey. Hi, Gina and Harvey. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for watching. James says, if the Pats don't make the playoffs, do you think they'll fire Belichick? Absolutely, positively not. 4th and 7. Will Sony Michel do good with the Rams, or is he a bust? I hope he does well. He didn't really play last night because I think he's still getting acclimated to the playbook. So Renfro, fair catches. Good field position for the Raiders, starting at about their own 30, 35-yard line, it looks like. Belichick. The dude says Raiders secondary has been the big issue. Max Crosby and the D-line has been good. They haven't really given up anything down the field. It's mostly been underneath yak plays. Damn, my third best show? What type of... Jacobs goes behind the line, loss of 1. What are my 2 best shows? I'm just curious. Is Tua better than Mac? Jonathan, did you watch the game yesterday? Clearly not. Durkant says, if the Patriots fired Belichick, I don't know if the Pats fan base would move to Africa or not. Probably. I'd probably become an Atlanta fan, to be honest. Nashawn says, in NFL history, the biggest bust is Johnny Manziel. Nah. Jamarcus Russell for sure. 2nd and 10. Derek Carr moves. Derek Carr steps. Derek Carr finds his man. And he stood up. Holy smokes. What a play by Harrison to just stand up Josh Jacobs for only a gain of 4. That could have been way more than that. Henry Lyles says, I'm impressed with the start for my Eagles this past Sunday. Do you think they have a chance? I think they have a chance, but I will say it's going to be a much more difficult and different matchup when they play the Niners because their strengths in Philadelphia, as you know as a fan, are their offensive and defensive lines, and that's the same as the Niners. So it's going to be a stalemate there. So it's up to the skill positions and the perimeter players to come up with it. I'd probably pick the Niners to win, but I think it will be competitive. Flag on the play. 12:36 left in the second quarter. I might be a false start. The Raiders are just shooting themselves in the foot right now. It is a false start. Bodo is the only Steelers fan I know that hates both Ben Roethlisberger and Mike Tomlin. Mac looked decent. He's really accurate. He just has zero power. Lots of passes hung in the air way too long. I disagree with that. Justin Houston sacks the quarterback along with Pernell McPhee. 4th down now. The Ravens defense has been absolutely dominant, and the under is looking pretty good right now. 12 minutes left in the second quarter. The Raiders can't get it going on offense. The Ravens defense is as good as it has ever been, apparently. Durkant says Eagles not bad at all. The dude says, let me guess, Carr threw to Jacobs just to get rid of the ball. He checked it down. John G says, what's the Raiders' record this year? I projected them to be 6-11 this year. James says, so it's okay to get rid of the best quarterback of all time and go from a championship team to a team that can't make the playoffs. He didn't necessarily get rid of him. Brady kind of just left. I don't really think it's as much Belichick's fault as you guys think it is. I think Brady chose to leave because I don't think he felt the team was in a situation where he could win anymore. And I think that's the honest truth. I think they just went their separate ways. The dude says, Carr, get your offense together, you lame. Ryan Leaf was the number 2 draft pick, remember. Peyton Manning was number 1. Don't you forget that. Durkant, what'd you think of that new Spider-Man 2 trailer, man? I know you saw it. We're on commercial now, guys. By the way. Ravens getting the ball back. Raiders need a receiver or 3. Well, they were hyping them up this offseason, so. D-Money says, daily reminder that Peyton Manning was not good his first season. That is true. The dude says Carr has blown throws already. Yeah, he kind of has. The last play wasn't his fault, but. Why do Raiders fans like Mariota so much? Can someone explain this? Durkant says, man, that was fire. Definitely got to buy that on launch. I still haven't played the Miles Morales game. Anish says, who would you rather have? 2018 Mahomes or 2020 Rodgers? Give me 2020 Brady. 1st and 10, 11:30 left in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson in the pistol. We got Mark Andrews to the left. Play action. Lamar goes down the middle. There's a wide open receiver. It's Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown in Raiders territory now to the 39-yard line. That is Durkant's favorite wide receiver in football. Marquise Brown. Good block by the fullback there on the Ravens. Ultra says, Raiders fans are unexplainable, bro. Just look at Lenny. What do you mean? Photo says, I thought it was vice versa. My bad. No, it wasn't. It was, Lamar fumbles! But he jumps right on it, and he's not happy. 2nd and long coming up. Who's the NFL franchise I always forget? Are you talking to me? Trace McSorley MVP, says Anish. You know, he's probably going to have to play a snap for him to win MVP. 2nd and 14, Lamar. Under pressure, steps up, throws. It is Sammy Watkins for more than a big gain. He's inside the red zone of the Raiders. Lamar with great pocket movement to find Sammy Watkins on the crosser. Sammy Watkins looked pretty fast there. I thought it was Marquise Brown for a second. He just outran that dude. Right. I don't even know who that is. He just outran him. KJ Wright. I didn't even know he was still on the team. 1st and 10, 9:50 left in the second quarter. Ravens looking to score. Durkant says the Raiders are the worst team. What do we think about the Goff and the Lions? Lamar throwing to the end zone. Just a little bit too far for Mark Andrews. Or not Mark Andrews. That's Oliver, the backup tight end. Goff and the Lions, they stink. But it was impressive that they came back. Rory says, what do you think about Justin Fields' situation in Chicago? He should be playing right now. Even though I don't know if he's super ready, I still think he should be playing over Andy Dalton. 2nd and 10. Williams gets the ball for a gain of 4. Nice little run there. Lions are one of the worst teams in the league, though. Is Matthew Padford winning MVP? Probably not, but he'll be in the conversation. I don't think Raiders are the worst team in the league, though. Asia says she swears she loves this stream because it's funny. Lamar can't get sacked! He throws for the end zone! Touchdown, Ravens! What a play by Lamar Jackson! Nobody's open. He's keeping the play alive. He makes one guy miss. He makes 2 guys miss. And he throws a dart. Look at this. Makes this guy miss. Whoop. Makes that guy miss. Throws it to the back of the end zone. Right on the money. To his wide receiver. Marquise Durkant Brown. 8:52 left in the first half. Justin Tucker with the extra point. Well, yeah, he is. Brady's definitely better. But Lamar's up there, man. He's ahead of Rodgers, that's for sure. I'll say that much. Marquise Brown with the touchdown, first of the season. Wave God says Lions taking Okuda over Herbert. Doesn't get talked about enough. I think... What about the Dolphins? Can we talk about the Dolphins more? He always does, Asia. He always does. He's a great player. D-Money says he is now that Watson isn't playing anymore. I mean, when you got a great receiver like Marquise Brown. Wave God says, I've missed Lamar playing football. What's wrong with the Raiders secondary? Honestly, I don't think it's played that bad today. I honestly think it's played pretty well. That's more so just the play breaking down and the rush not getting to the quarterback. I think the rush has been bad from the Raiders. They're trying to sack the quarterback too much. They should be trying to contain Lamar. You know, that's the mistake when you play Lamar. You can't let him just run around and juke these dudes out and step up in the pocket and stuff like that. Like, you gotta contain him in the pocket. You can't just let him run around willy-nilly and create, because that's where you're gonna lose him. That's where you're gonna lose. Period. So, Ravens are up 14-0 in the second quarter. Ooh, look at that. We got a 1 on its own up there. Rodgers would have had a better QBR if he spiked the ball on every play. That's pretty funny. The dude says, I know about Carr more than fans from other teams. You all hear about Carr from people like Clueless Keyshawn. What do you want to say about Carr, the dude? What are you trying to say, man? Jonathan says, wow, one bad game for the Rodgers and everyone hates him, I see. You guys know I already troll Rodgers more than anybody, so. Durkant actually is a huge Rodgers guy, but he's just trying to downplay it by saying he's terrible. 8:52 left in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson and Marquise Brown has put the Ravens ahead 14-0 on the Raiders. They got to respond right now. Henry Ruggs lets the ball roll into the back of the end zone for a touchback. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button. I'll be here for the rest of the game. Share it with your friends. Derek Carr finding his guys, but not really hitting them with accurate passes. What game next week are you looking forward to? Maybe the Ravens and the Chiefs. I mean, that should be a good game. Cowboys and Chargers, I think, will be a really good game, too. Bills and Dolphins, that one. Obviously, my Patriots. 8:50 left in the second quarter. Throw to the flat is complete. This is a good fullback. I like this guy. Gain of 4 by Ingold. So 8:40 left in the second quarter. Ruggs, Edwards, and the starting receivers of the Raiders need to start making plays. What game am I going to stream next week? I was deciding that, honestly. DeBoss says, love you, baby. Ooh, appreciate it. 2nd and 5. 2 receivers to the right. Darren Waller at tight end. And Edwards to the left. We've got a 4-man rush. Derek Carr. Throw. Derek Carr completes. That's Kenyon Drake out of the backfield. For the first down. 1st and 10. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Do you think the Dolphins will land Watson? No. No. Okay, so what game am I going to stream next week? I'm thinking Cowboys-Chargers might be a really good one to stream. Let me see. One. Derek Carr throw over the middle. Hunter Renfrow for the first down to the 47-yard line. Okay, so I'm checking the schedule right now, guys. I could do Dolphins-Bills. I could do the Patriots again. I know a lot of Patriots fans like to see me. Honestly, guys, like, whatever is going to get me the most views and the most, like, you know, you guys know how it works. Bunch to the left of Carr. Screen to Waller. Waller takes it for a gain of 9. 7 minutes remaining in the second. Remember, Darren Waller was cut by the Baltimore Ravens. He initially was drafted by the Ravens. I could do a lot of different games here. Bills, Dolphins, Rams, Colts, Steelers, Raiders, Cowboys, Chargers. I'll probably do the Patriots, Jets, and then the Cowboys and the Chargers. What do you guys think about that? Or I could skip the handoff and a gain of 0, making it 3rd and 1 coming up. We also got the late game Chiefs and Ravens. The boss says, hey, cutie. The only person that's allowed to call me cutie in here is Asia. Let's be honest. Come on. Anish says, stream Rams and Colts. Anish says, are we allowed to Gronk Spike and subscribe? Of course, Anish. What do you think? 3rd and 1, 5:50 left in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the left of Carr. Carr's got a big 3rd and 1 here. Throws down the field to Waller. Big play for the Raiders. About time from Darren Waller to the 20-yard line. The Raiders fans are feeling it. Patriots Jets is a snooze fest. Yeah, but there's a lot of Patriots fans and a lot of Jets fans. I'll do all 3. I'll probably die, but I mean, I could try. The dude says, how do I really feel about Carr? He won't scramble. Carr's not really a scrambler, though. All right, first down for the Raiders at the Ravens' 19-yard line. Big drive here for the Raiders. Carr throws over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Ruggs. A little bit too behind him. Again, Carr, a little bit off target in this game. A little bit uncharacteristic for Derek Carr in this game. He's usually much more accurate than this. Maybe he thought Ruggs was going to stand there because he was pointing at him and telling him something, but The announcers are saying that Ruggs should have just stood there, but like I don't know if I agree with that. He probably would have ran into space, but I don't know. D Money says, why are there a lot of Jets fans? They're terrible. Why are there a lot of people in New Jersey? I don't know. And New York. Darren Waller, gain of 7 or 8. 3rd and short. D Money says all Maddens are trash, but I still buy it either way. Wave God says Ruggs sucks. Why do you hate Ruggs so much, man? Do you have him on your fantasy team or something? Third and 2 coming up. Is there going to be a timeout here? The Raiders call a timeout with 4:22 left in the second quarter. Anish says, I want teams like the Cardinals, Seahawks, and Saints should get more credit because before week 1, people all thought 3 teams would miss the playoffs. I mean, they still might. Like, let's not overreact to everything, but I did put the Seahawks in the playoffs. I didn't put the Cardinals or the... who was the other team you said? See, I already forgot. Oh, Saints. I might be wrong about the Saints. I might have to adjust that take. Maybe Sean Payton's just that much of a god. 3rd and 2. 3 receivers on the field. 4:22 left in the second. Looks like a blitz coming from the Ravens here. It is. Carr's going to float it up. That's holding and a half. Hunter Renfrow got by Tavon Young, and they called 2 flags on the play, even though it will just be 1 and an automatic first down. What'd you think of the Seahawks, D-Money, beating your team? Damn, why do the Raiders fans hate Derek Carr so much? All the NFC West teams won yesterday, Mitch. Yes, that's correct. All the AFC South teams lost except for the Texans, who are in first place. Just saying. First and goal. 4:17 left in the first half. Derek Carr motions. Moreau. Handoff. Touchdown Raiders. That is Josh Jacobs with the first touchdown of the year for the Raiders. So it will now be 14-6. With the extra point, it will be 14-7. Down by a touchdown. The Raiders. Charles Woodson loves it. 4:14 left in the first half. Vegas is going nuts. They're going wild. 9 plays, 75 yards, 438 on the drive. What's up with your hair, says Chris. I don't know. Nicholas says touchdown Raiders, says Nicholas. What's going on, Chris? What's going on with your name, man? D Money says they ain't do shit. Damn. Not very nice. The dude says, bro, did you watch every play by Derek Carr? Not mad, but this is the problem when non-Raiders fans protect Carr. I'm not saying Carr's great, but like he's better than most of the quarterbacks in the league. Like I don't know how you can say he's not based on his play. I don't think Carr's the only issue here. Asia says, is it true Falcons fan base has a lot of fake fans? Because I've noticed that. Well, I mean, Ultra is a fake fan because he likes the Titans more. Wave God likes his fantasy team more, so there's 2 fake fans. I don't know about you. Shantara says, how are y'all watching? I want to watch. So I'm watching right now on ESPN on cable. If you guys want to stick around for my thoughts, my analysis, and my commentary, you can. As for a live stream, maybe somebody can hook you up in here, but I don't have one. Nicholas Gill says, Mitch, Am I the biggest Derek Carr fan? You know. No, second. Lenny's the biggest Derek Carr fan I know. Anish says, my prediction division winners are Chiefs, Packers, Bills, Seahawks, Eagles. Eagles? Steelers. Saints. Saints? Wait, you think the Saints are going to beat the Bucs? And the Colts, says Anish. The dude says, bro, we paid Carr $100 million. Thank you for the $2, the dude. I know, it was probably overpaying. But wasn't that the year that he almost won MVP? You paid him that much money? Jonathan says Carr is top 15. Old school gamers says the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl this year. They looked very bad in the first week, so hopefully they get better if that's the case. I'm going to update the score now, by the way. All right, we're back from commercial. 14-7, Ravens. Raiders kicking it off. 4:14 left in the second quarter. Nicholas Gill says, I have Carr 7th in my rankings I made in June. That's way too high. How is he ahead of Tom Brady? Please explain. Come on, bro. That's just not right. That's not correct. How can he be ahead of Brady, Herbert, Dak, Stafford? How can he be ahead of those guys? Brokey says people really are sleeping on the Eagles roster. I like the Eagles roster. It was more so the other things that I wasn't so sure about. But they look good in the first game, bro. Lamar handoff to Williams, gain of 1. Okay, old school gamers. I respect it. I respect being a fan. I respect being a fan. I get it. I get it. How are the Bucs lucky? Can someone explain why people underrate the Bucs? 2nd and 9. Lamar Jackson in the empty. 4-man rush for the Raiders. Lamar pumps. Lamar throws. He's got a wide open guy. It's Marquise Brown for a 14-yard gain. Marquise Brown is the fantasy pick of the year. 3:20 left in the second quarter. The dude, I think a couple people could say that, but I'm not one of them. Nicholas Gill says, okay, obviously tonight doesn't support my claim. Stop it. Don't even try to support your claim with the Brady thing. Brady's got a better deep ball. He's got better accuracy. He's got better pocket presence. So like 5 of the things you said there are wrong. First down, Ravens on a big run from Williams. 2:45 left in the first half. The Raiders need a big stop here. Their Kant says, why is Marquise Brown not terrible now? Maybe because he's running wide open versus zone coverage and not getting bumped off the line of scrimmage. D-Money says, Mitch, why are you such a Marquise Brown fan? I'm not. I just like trolling Durkant. Lamar hands off to Williams, and Williams gains 3. But I'm just saying, Marquise is playing well. Like, can I give the guy credit? He's playing good. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Ravens are up 14-7, looking to put up more points on the board. Can Max Crosby and the Raiders defense make a play? Justin, what's going on? He says, I know it's week 1, but you're still underrating the Saints. We'll see how they do the next few weeks, but I obviously risen on them a little bit after their performance in week 1. I don't know how much of it was the Packers just sucking in the first game of the year because of all the Aaron Rodgers stuff, and how much of it was the Saints. So we'll keep the tabs on the Saints, all right? But I'm not all the way in yet, but I do think that they're looking pretty good. How about that? Does that sound good? Deshaun says the Packers look like garbage. I didn't see that game. I got to go watch that game to believe it. The dude says, Nicholas Gill, do you watch all the Raiders games? Do you watch Derek Carr every play? This guy, the dude, with his watching Derek Carr on every play of his career. Nicholas Gill says, Mitch, I think I stole Jalen Hurts in my 14-team league. Hey, Jalen Hurts might be the steal of the year, man. Might be the steal of the year. Anish says, I have Carr 16th. That's about a good placement for him. I feel like anywhere from like 13 to like 18 is probably where he ranks. Justin says a combination of both. I really believe Jameis is going to impress. I could see Jameis playing well. I mean, he's a talented player. We'll see how he continues to develop. Nicholas, nobody's ever watched more than the dude, so you can't even challenge him, man. Nobody's ever seen more Raiders than the dude. Uh-oh, Nicholas with his top 10 quarterbacks after week 1. He's going to put Kyler first. Watch. Chris says Brady first. No, he'll be behind Derek Carr, Chris. Don't worry. The dude says Carr's the guy who will throw a 5-yard check down in the dirt. This guy hates Derek Carr. 2nd and 7. Lamar in the pistol in Raiders territory. Number 8, play action. Looking. He has to get rid of it. He does. A great catch by Mark Andrews to pick up 3 or 4 yards while Lamar was getting dragged to the dirt. Brokey says, hot take, Eagles with the number 1 O-line and D-line in the NFL. I think Asia could attest here that it's probably just because they played the Falcons, but I mean, I could be wrong. Anish says Steph Curry is the best quarterback. 3rd and 3. 1:20 left in the first half. Lamar, handoff up the middle. And that's only a gain of 2. Stuffed by the Raiders to make it 4th and short. The dude says, no, I've seen it happen. I'm not mad. Don't read my comments like that. How do you want my comments to be read? Ah, here he goes, Nicholas. He's got Murray 1, Winston 2. Oh, my God. Russell Wilson 3, Mahomes 4, Hurts 5, Brady 6, Dak 7, Stafford 8, Burrow 9, and Taylor at 10, as if that's the most bold claim he had in that entire comment. Bro. Look at this. Look at this comment by Nicholas Gill. Tell me this isn't the craziest list you've ever seen in your life. I mean, come on. Look at this. I gotta take a screenshot of that one. Justin says Stafford is too low. Asia asks, why is Brady 6? Nicholas says it's off the first week. We know it's off the first week. How do you got these guys? You got Winston 2. Nicholas Gill's a Brady hater. Nicholas Gill is a Mahomes hater, putting him at 4. Jonathan says, I mean, Taylor was great. Hey, Taylor's throwing to the great Danny Amendola and Brandon Cooks, the 2017 Patriots receiving corps. Asia says that Brady should be in front of Crab Leg Winston. Probably true. I think Asia made a good take there. But this is Nicholas Gill. Nicholas Gill is known for his hot takes, a.k.a. his cold takes. So you never really know. Anish has got Mahomes 1, 2 Wilson, 3 Brady, 4 Stafford, 5 Murray, 6 Dak, 7 Allen, 8 Rodgers, 9 Herbert, 10 Tannehill. Another injury for the Ravens. One of their offensive linemen goes down. Number 74. I don't know who that is. Who's number 74? I don't know the number. Let's see. So 4th and 1 for the Raiders, or for the Ravens here. Big 4th and 1. 1:13 left in the first half. Lamar Jackson in the pistol. Hand off. Stuffed! Latavius Murray is stuffed! That is right with the stop. The safety burst through the line with the big hit. I don't get that play call at all. That's a terrible call. Why didn't they just let Lamar run? Nice stunt, though. Look at this. Bam! Right through the hole. That was great defense. What's going on, Mr. Hot Take Hockey? What's going on, John? Nice chat we had today. Appreciate you, man. Sports Today says Peyton Manning took a slight jab at Brady, jokingly saying, you better deal with it on the number rule change on ESPN2. Waller couldn't hang on to the football on a first down throw from Derek Carr. Evan says if the Packers' loss wasn't a fluke, who wins the NFC North? The Lions. No, I'm just kidding. I still think the Packers are going to win it, but maybe the Vikings. That division sucks, to be honest with you. So, 2nd and 10, 1:07 left in the second quarter. I want to check who that guy was who left. Tyree Phillips. That's who left. Offensive guard. KJ Wright, man. KJ Wright. The Seahawk. John, what'd you think of the Seahawks yesterday? Second and 10. Raiders. 1:07 left in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Carr takes the snap. Carr looking down the field. Carr pumps. Carr moves. Carr throws. Carr completes to the 49-yard line. Oh, I just voice cracked. 55 seconds. I got like phlegm in my mouth or something. It's gross. 50 seconds left in the first half. Carr on the move. Carr hurrying it up to the line. A blitz is coming from the Ravens. They send an exotic blitz off the edge. But Carr delivers the ball incomplete to Renfro. Just misses him. Tavon Young in coverage. 39 seconds left in the first half. Let's move that football over. Okay. So can the Raiders get some points up before halftime? John says, I was impressed. Russ and Lockett were going off on the Colts defense. Yes, sir. Yeah, Seahawks looked good, man. Russ looked great as always. Carr going down the field, and that, what the heck? No flag, ref? Anthony Averett saying, no, sir. Maybe Henry Ruggs just pulled his hammy. Did Henry Ruggs just pull his hammy? Yeah. Henry Ruggs couldn't go through the contact there. 33 seconds left in the first half. Henry Ruggs not playing very well. Chandler Jones, number 1. Hunter Renfrow looking like Danny Amendola from 2014 with that 15-yard pickup. 27 seconds left and a timeout taken by the Raiders. Can they put up some points at the end of the first half? Nice little crosser to beat Young, and he turns around on a dime. Renfrow. He's just not happy with that no call. Nah, I think that was a good call. First and 10 for Carr. At the 36 of Baltimore. Blitz is on. Throw to the flat. There's Renfrow again. That's a gain of 6. Renfrow, Mr. Reliable for Derek Carr. 22 seconds left in the half. Renfro's pretty good. I need to pick him up in fantasy. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3. The dude says Renfrow is no joke. Derek can't. I didn't even answer the last one. 2nd and 3. Chandler Jones is number 1, though. He got that right. Derek Carr going down the field, and it's nearly picked off. Brian Edwards couldn't make a play on the ball. Westry was there to break it up. 3rd and 3. The Raiders receivers are playing awful right now. Like, other than Renfrow, dude, Ruggs can't get open. Edwards can't get open. Like, this is just a clown show from these wide receivers. You got to trade for a receiver here. John Gruden, because these guys suck, bro. 3rd and 3. Renfro's their best receiver on their team. Blitz is going to come here. It does. Carr's got time, though. Great blocking. He goes down the field, and he just misses it. Waller couldn't quite get his hands on the ball. There is a flag, though. 10 seconds left in the half. Is this a big pass interference call? It might be. Looked like a double team on Darren Waller, but they still couldn't defend the man. Your can't say his car sucks. Wow, personal foul on Queen. A personal foul. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, so Queen just knocked Renfrow on his ass. 1st and 10. At the 14-yard line of the Ravens, there's 10 seconds and a timeout. They got a chance for a touchdown here. Carr in the shotgun. Renfrow in the slot. Carr moves up in the pocket. Carr moving, getting sacked. And they call a timeout. Carr couldn't do it. Nobody getting open for the Raiders. Nobody. Not a single soul. Carr's having to run around. Hill and anyone else. I don't care, says Durkant. But you said Adams was better, Durkant. 3 seconds left in the first half. The Raiders trying to make it a 4-point game. Yeah, he wasted 7 seconds there. But maybe he wanted to try to keep the play alive so that maybe a broken play would result in a touchdown. Like, that could happen. Because it's hard to get a touchdown with, like, 4 seconds. You just have to throw it to the end zone, right? 34 seconds, and the kick is good by Carlson. So, 14-10, Ravens, a good competitive first half, honestly. The Raiders probably should have more points than they have right now. But the Ravens, I can't say the Raiders, the Ravens, the Ravens, the Raiders, the Raiders, the Ravens, the Raiders, Ravens. Their defense for the Ravens has played very, very well, and the Raiders defense made a couple timely plays. The difference in the game right now, I would say, is the Ravens DBs and Lamar Jackson. That's the difference in the game. Anish says, do you think DK Metcalf fixed his drop problem? DK Metcalf had a drop problem? Since when? Said Carr's washed. The dude says, no question, Ruggs has more talent than Renfrow, but Renfrow produces way more. Which receiver pair would I want more? Lockett and Tyreek or Hopkins and Cooper? I'd take Lockett and Tyreek Hill. Durkant says Lamar Jackson is unreal. Is Lamar your favorite player, Durkant? Anish says, do you think DK Metcalf fixed his dropping problem? And I already answered that question. I don't know why I read it twice. Jeff Okudah will miss the rest of the season with an Achilles injury. The Detroit Lions first-round pick from a year ago. Bad luck for him. That sucks. Nick asks, what should I talk about next? I don't know. What do you want to talk about next, Nick? Nick, why are you in the damn Discord? Gabriel says, dang it. I have Justin Tucker in fantasy. I need him to make at least 2 field goals to win. But if they just go for it on 4th, I don't win. That's true. I mean, that sucks for you, man. I think he's going to get some more points, though. Durkant says my favorite player of all time is AB. Right now, I genuinely don't know. I would say it's Lamar based on the way you talk about players, but I don't know. Anish says Russell Wilson's deep ball is so good that people call it the moon shot. The moon shot, like Jackie Moon at the free throw line. Jalen Reagor sucks, bro. Durkant, tease the Discord for these people. Hey guys, just letting you know, by the way, I'm going to put this down for a sec. Just letting you guys know that Underdog today is the last day that you can get $25 with your first deposit of $10. So if you put in $10 right now, use the code BLV. It is the last day, Monday, September 13th, that you can get a free $25 on Underdog Fantasy. So make sure to head over there, use the code BLV to get that free $25 because starting tomorrow, it becomes deposit $10 and get $10. All right, so just letting you guys know that if you haven't already, deposit $10 on Underdog using the code BLV, and you will get a free $25 to play fantasy football this year. You can play daily fantasy on there. You can play Pick'em, which is like you pick over-unders for certain players, fantasy football style. You can play Rivals, which is an example of that for me. Yesterday was Cortland Sutton versus Jerry Jeudy. Who would have more yards? I went with Jerry Jeudy there. You can do that. Unfortunately, Jerry Jeudy got hurt, so you won't be playing that next week. But those are some examples. So head over to Underdog Fantasy, where I'll be playing daily fantasy all season long. Use the code BLV. Get a free $25. The final day is today. Do it. You won't regret it. $25. Use the code BLV. All right, guys. It is halftime. I'll put the scoreboard back up when we're into the third quarter. Durkant says, by the way, Mitch, is it salmon, or I think it's salmon. That's how you say it. I don't know why you gave me 3 different pronunciations. It's salmon. That's what it is. Anish says, what young quarterback would you rather build around, Herbert or Murray? Give me Justin Herbert. Tampa says, I still wish we had drafted Anthony Schwartz and Denetric Felton. Nah, it's salmon, bro. Salmon. Deebo Samuel had a game and a half. By the way, Jimmy Garoppolo played pretty well. I don't know why everyone wants Trey Lance to play when he's not ready. Herbert, 31 for 47, 337 yards. That's my guy. The G-Men got bullied by the Broncos. And Teddy B, PFF's number 1 quarterback. By the way, Noah Fant's a frigging stud. Durkant says, who here watched Chang-Chi? You guys should all watch it because it's a very good movie. Devontae Smith. What do you think about Devontae Smith, Durkant? That's your guy. Mac Jones. Damian Harris, bro. Don't fumble the ball there, you dumbass. Jeez. Irwin says, do you think Carr will last throughout the season? What is with Carr getting pulled for Marcus Mariota? I think he will. I'm not 100% sure, though. Old School Gamer says that movie was awesome. Justin says, us Justins are taking over the NFL. Herbert and Jefferson last year. Just wait till Fields starts. Oh, God. Where's Justin Petit, though? Or is it Pettit? I don't know. Irwin says, do you think... I already... Herbert reminds me of 2010 Tom Brady. That's an interesting take. How soon do we see 90% starting quarterbacks be like Lamar? Nobody's like Lamar in the league, so we got a long way to go. Kyle Davis, what's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Jonathan says that movie was great. Okay, so quite a bit of people in here have watched it. That's cool. That's cool. Good for you. I enjoyed it. Okay, I'll put the scoreboard back up. What do I think about Stafford's first game as a Ram? I thought he played great. I mean, I didn't expect anything less, but I thought he played really well. What'd you think, man? Must have been weird not seeing Stafford play for the Lions. Option quarterbacks in the league. I think every quarterback, I think like 85% of quarterbacks to 90% of quarterbacks will have some sort of rushing ability. But I think it's kind of impossible to expect all of them to be like Lamar. The dude says Carr never has his head on. Carr's not a smart man. The dude hates Derek Carr. Kyle Davis says, Mitch, how is Kendrick Bourne versus Miami? He was decent. I don't remember his stat line, but I thought he played all right. He didn't play a ton. He's the third receiver, so. But showed up when he needed to. I mean, about what I expected. Anish says, how many quarterbacks will have at least 45 touchdowns this year? Ooh, 45. I'm going to say maybe 2 at the most. I don't think 5. That's too many. Gabriel says, yeah, I'm glad he isn't being wasted on the Lions anymore. Hope he can make a Super Bowl. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. I know there's a lot of haters out there. There can't, so we'll see if he can get it done, man. But even a deep playoff run with a couple playoff wins would be pretty good this year. We'll see if he can get it done within the next 5 years. I think he'll have a chance. Doug says he's trying to say that Jalen Reagor does not suck. Tampa says, which defense do you think would be more petrifying if Aaron Donald went to it, the Patriots or the Buccaneers? I'd probably say the Patriots, because the Bucs already have a loaded front, and I think Donald would really be like a huge piece to the Patriots. The Bucs need corners more than anything. Durkant says, here's the thing though with the Bucs defense. This is not what Durkant says. This is me. Here's the thing with the Bucs defense is like people have to play them a certain way to move the ball. And I think the Bucs will eventually figure that out. Like the way the Cowboys played, that's how you have to play to move the football. You can't run the ball. You can't constantly hold the ball as the quarterback. You have to get rid of the ball fast. So I think the Bucs are going to figure that out. As the season goes on, they'll get better at defending that. Ranny says, do you think Russ can win the MVP? Yes. Is it Rainey or Ranny? Sorry. I think it's Rainey, probably. The dude says, I don't hate Carr. I just think he is protected for some strange reason. He's bad and declines the last 8 games every year. Oh, man. Lilac City Gamers says safety and cornerback for Tampa Bay defense. Brokey says, I started Ryan Tannehill over Dak. Never making that mistake again. Honestly, on paper, that was the good start. But, yeah, I mean, Dak's probably going to be a start every week this year. Durkant says Finn's nickel position sucks. Ogba and Xavier Howard carry this defense. You love Ogba. Who's your favorite player? Who do you like more as a villain, Kingpin or Kilgrave from the Marvel Netflix shows? Ooh. Probably Kingpin. I mean, Daredevil is probably the best superhero show I've ever seen from start to finish. And Kingpin was a big part of it, so probably Kingpin. But there were some good villains. There were some good villains on the Netflix shows, bro. Who is your favorite? All right, start of the third quarter. Coming up. Raiders kicking it off. Here we go. Lisa Salters on the sidelines. I wonder how many years she's been on the sidelines for. Like 20 maybe? 15? Jonathan says CMC will win MVP. Good luck with that. Can says watch Fractured. I've never seen it. Maybe I will. What's it about? Rainey says, who do you like more for MVP? Russ or Mahomes? Probably Mahomes. 1st and 10. Lamar play action. Lamar looking over the middle. Lamar finding Mark Andrews. Nice throw. Nice catch for a 1st down. I think Mark Andrews makes the best spectacular catches at tight end in the league. Iron Fist better than Daredevil? Are you drunk? First and 10, 14-20 left in the 3rd quarter. We just began the 2nd half. Lamar Jackson with a bunch to the right. The back is also to the right. Lamar looking to his left. He's firing it deep to a one-on-one, and that's way off, incomplete. That's what you have to do to Lamar. You have to force him to throw it downfield if you can. Not easy to do, but if you can. Durkan says, thriller movie about a kidnapping. It's on Netflix. Definitely recommend, and you'll probably have to watch it twice. All right. I like watching movies twice, so. City Gamers says Stafford stays healthy. He's taking it for the NFC. 2nd and 10. Lamar's going down the field. Lamar's got Andrews, but just a little bit too far for Andrews. Now, there is a flag on the play. What is it? Justin, what are you doing, bro? Check it out, man. Check it out. You don't know Daredevil, the superhero? Hands to the face, defense, number 27, Trayvon Millen, automatic, 1st down, and Gruden says, what are you talking about, man? That's what he's saying. 14 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. What's my final score prediction? 27-24. I don't know who's going to win, though. Probably the Ravens. Mitch, what did you think of Bullseye? Oh, he was great. Great. 1st and 10. Handoff. Latavius Murray, gain of 3. Punisher was legit. Yes, sir. I think that actor, what's his name, man? He's a great actor. Is it John Bernthal? Something like that? He's a great actor. The Ravens have the ball. I should switch it over here. 2nd and 6. Lamar in the empty. 4-man rush. Lamar throws over the middle. Oh, it's tipped and incomplete. Sammy Watkins couldn't catch it. 3rd and 6 coming up for Lamar. Watkins has been somewhat quiet in this game. He's been targeted a few times, but hasn't been able to come up with everything. Doug says, hoping for thoughts on Rager. I didn't watch the game as much yesterday, so I can't provide those thoughts. But from what I've seen, he's weak off the line of scrimmage, can't really create separation for himself in his releases. His routes are not great. I mean, he's got speed. He's got size. Like, he's got a good profile, but I don't know. I haven't seen much of him as a route runner or anything like that. Lamar throws it nearly to the other team on 3rd down. It's incomplete. I think he got hit there as he threw, which caused the incompletion. 4th and 6. 13 minutes remaining. Yannick Ngakoue with the pressure, who is a captain for the Raiders defense. Let's see what happened here. He's a former Raven, by the way. Yep, he got right around and tipped the ball as it was thrown. 4th and 6, so the Raiders will get the ball back with a chance to take the lead here. Punt is away, and it's a great one. The Ravens field it at the 5-yard line. Raiders will get the ball. Derek Carr, the dude's favorite player, will get the ball at the 5-yard line. The dude says, come on, we know you either love or hate the Raiders. Any refs from Oakland? I bet not many. I don't hate the Raiders. Durkant says, bro, I need Waller to not get any more targets. Everybody pray for Durkant, because that's unlikely. Where's Ultra and Lenny at? Where's Lenny at is the best question. Lenny, like, scared or something to come out? Kenny Stills is signing with the Saints. I'm surprised he hasn't been signed. Kenny Stills coming home. Another deep threat for the Saints. That's a good signing. I'm just checking Twitter, guys. Clelin Ferrell was inactive today, by the way. Dude, guy was picked one spot ahead of Devin White. That's insane. Imagine if the Raiders just picked Devin White. They wouldn't have had to sign like 18 linebackers. Who do you think signs Cam? I don't know. Maybe Washington. Kyle's sad about Daredevil Punisher. Hey, maybe in the MCU we'll see Daredevil pretty soon, bro. Hashtag spoiler alert. I think you're going to lose, Durkant. All right. Carr hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs can't find any room as Patrick Queen meets him in the hole. Gain of 1. 13 minutes left in the third quarter. Raiders have the ball for the first time in the second half. The dude continues to go on about how Carr isn't the answer. Waller, the tight end. Ingold in the slot. Jacobs far to the right. Derek Carr in the empty. Carr throws. Waller drops the pass. He was wide open. Durkant loves it. 3rd and 8. No problem, man. DC Legends and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is where it's at. I enjoyed Legends a lot, like the first 3 seasons, but I haven't really watched since then, to be honest. 3rd and 8. It was a fun show to watch. I never saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., though. 3 receivers set for the Raiders on 3rd and 8. Pressure for Carr. But there is an open guy. It's Waller to the 20, to the 30. Darren Waller is nearly unstoppable. There is a flag on the play, though. Look at Gruden. He's loving it. He's loving it. Flag on the play. Now Gruden saying, what the heck's going on here? Pass interference on the offense, and Durkant loves it. 89 Brian Edwards. Wow, you're getting bailed here on your fantasy team, bro. Oh my God, come on. That's a terrible call. Terrible call. God, the blessed one, says MCU kills DCEU. Durcan says, bro, how many targets do they give Waller? Holy. 3rd and 12. Derek Carr. Zeros on the play clock. Gruden is not having it. I love how many times they've shown Gruden. The dude says Gruden's going to have a heart attack. Who's he talking to? The refs? His coaches? Like, they're just showing Gruden. They're not even showing the game right now. They're just showing Gruden. 3rd and 14, and the Raiders are under center. It's a handoff on 3rd and 14, and it goes nowhere. That was an awful call. All right, 11:30 left, and the Raiders will punt. What a waste of a drive. The Raiders just shoot themselves in the foot repeatedly. Time after time after time, the Raiders can't get it done. They had a chance to take the lead. Darren Waller looked like he had a big play, and it gets called back by a phantom PI. 11 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and A.J. Cole will look to boom it. Cole punts it away. It's a good punt considering the field position to the 30-yard line, but Duvernay has a return. Duvernay to the 40. Duvernay to the 50. Duvernay inside Raider territory at the 40-yard line. Is he the best punt returner in the league? He might be. We got a commercial coming up here. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you do Gronk spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new for more NFL live streams just like this. The Ravens are getting the football in Raiders territory. Can Lamar capitalize? Caesar says Waller sucks tonight compared to other games. Don't tell that to Durcan. What's up, Caesar? How you doing, bro? The dude says, how did the Raiders shoot themselves in the foot if it was a BS call? Good question. It was a bit of both. I mean, I could see why the ref called it. Brokey says Derek Carr stat line, 12 for 27, 46% completion, 127 yards. Qui-Gon says, is Tyshawn Williams the real deal and be a good RB2? Or should I start Melvin Gordon? I think you should start Williams. Who do they play next week? Lamar Jackson in the pistol. Lamar. Play action, throw. Incomplete. Bad pass by Lamar. Intended for Ricard. 2nd and 10. Wouldn't really have gone anywhere. Maybe 2 yards. 10:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Ravens got the football. 2nd and 10. Williams this game, 64 rushing yards, 23 receiving, 1 touchdown. Lamar, 12 for 20, 138, 1 touchdown, 20 yards rushing. Marquise Brown, 4 receptions, 52 yards, and a touchdown. 10:44 left in the third. Lamar in the empty. 2nd and 10. 4-man rush, pressure on Lamar. Lamar steps up, he's going to run. Lamar picks up a first down by juking 3 people, getting 11 yards. Nice little juke there to get the first down. Too much. You can't do that, bro. I'm telling you. You can't leave those rushing lanes open to Lamar like that. That's not good integrity. Bill Belichick would have a heart attack if he saw that. Look at that. You can't have your D tackles going uphill like that. If your D ends go down and press that, you got to keep it in the middle. 1st and 10, 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Lamar, handoff. Latavius Murray gains 4 or 5 or 6. It was kind of a phantom call. It was debatable. It looked like it was kind of like he just ran into him by accident. It didn't look like it was a pick play by any means. So, more than anything, I thought it was a bad call. But, I could see why the ref said it was a PI. They called it a pick play even though I didn't think it was. 2nd and 4. Lamar Jackson in shotgun. 2 tight end set and a back to his left. Lamar hands off and tackled behind the line by the Raiders. Yannick Ngakoue and the Raiders get to him. Ngakoue having a big game versus former team. Let's see who tackled him here. It was Ngakoue. Just a great play on the backside by him to come across and get it. Ooh, Melvin Gordon's a good start too. 3rd and 5 for the Ravens at the Raiders 22. Lamar throws and he's off target to Williams. Incomplete. 4th and 5. Tucker will come out for whoever one of you wanted Tucker to get fantasy points. Ooh, Mark Andrews was wide open. Lamar missed him. Now, Williams was also open in the flat, but not well timed by either player there. Incomplete. So, Justin Tucker, Mr. Automatic, is sent out there in Vegas to kick this one. 40-yard attempt. Tucker is good. 17-10. Ravens. But the Raiders are hanging around. Can they score a tutty on this next drive and tie it up? I think the dude says that Derek Carr doesn't have what it takes. Guys, give me a 1 if you think the Raiders will tie it up. Give me a 2 if you think the Ravens will hold them. Mar sucks throwing to the flats. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that he has a guy that he hasn't really played with before, too. That doesn't help. What happened to Le'Veon Bell? He's not playing. He's on the practice squad. He on the practice squad, bro. Latavius Murray's playing, though. Not very well, but he's playing. Durcan says 2, all hope is lost. Brokey says 2. Hey guys, if you enjoy my content, if you want to support me, head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description. Tonight, I'll be breaking down the bets from last week, as well as betting this week, week number 2 in the NFL. So, in terms of the gambling on the Bottom Line View Patreon, we've got my bets on there. We've got my recommendations on there. I do 2 videos a week. for you gamblers. I do one on every Monday night. That will be posted Monday night, reacting to last week's action. Then I'll also do one on Thursday or Friday, talking about some of the bets coming up in that week. All right? So if you enjoy that stuff, make sure you check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. Get that for the $5 tier. There's also a $3 tier where you can get myself, Durkant, and Ultra's show called BLV vs. Consensus, where we rip apart ESPN and all the others and talk about their terrible takes. And we give our takes across the NFL. Make sure you check that out. Patreon. Link is in the description. Henry Ruggs with a return to the 21-yard line. Apparently, people are trolling Travis Kelce because Kelce forgot that they're playing the Ravens next week. I don't know really what that's referring to. Qui-Gon says, should I worry about Murray taking away carries from Williams or just rock with him? I like Williams, man. I think he's a good, solid RB2 for you. 1st and 10, Derek Carr on the boot. Derek Carr scrambling. Derek Carr gets 3 on 1st down because he could find no receivers open with Ferguson chasing him down. The dude says, just bet against Carr when the Raiders are 6-2 and cash out. All right, so the Raiders got the football, guys. 17-10 Ravens. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Carr with a bunch to the right. Carr throws to the flat. There's Kenyon Drake who breaks a tackle, and he gains 4. 3rd down and short. Getting Kenyon Drake involved here. Raiders rushing. 13 rushes, 58 yards, 4.5 yards per carry. Marcus Mariota had 31 on 1 carry. So the Raiders haven't really been able to run the ball. Richie Incognito is hurt today. He's not playing. 3rd and 2. Darren Waller motions in. Renfro, the receiver to the right. Ruggs, the receiver to the left. And Edwards is in the slot. You got Jacobs, the back, to the left of Carr. Pressure coming from the Ravens, but nobody gets there. Carr's going deep. Carr's got a guy, but it goes through the hands of Bryan Edwards. There will be a flag, potentially pass interference on Tavon Young. I will say Bryan Edwards has not been impressive. He has not been able to get open, but this flag may help his cause. 7 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third. Let's see what happens here. PI on the Ravens. Automatic 1st down for the Raiders. Huge play for the Raiders. Carr just threw it up deep, giving his guy a chance on a deep post for Edwards. Edwards got a bit of separation, but not a lot. I don't think Young really had to make that tug if he didn't need, I don't think he was going to outrun him, really. I didn't think he needed to make that play, but the ref makes the call, and it's an automatic 1st down. So on the next play, we got a good run here for the first time in a while for a 9-yard carry, but there is a flag on the play, and Gruden is beside himself, holding on the offense again. 6:59 left in the third, and the Raiders will be facing a 1st and 20 because the Raiders can't get a good run without holding the other team. Brokey says, did anyone see the Titans game? Why did Tannehill and Derrick Henry have like 10 points? Because Chandler Jones absolutely destroyed them. Tampa says, in your opinion, do you think Henry Ruggs and Jalen Reagor will bust? To their expectations as first-round picks, yes. First and 20, 6:35 left in the third quarter. Carr gets the snap. Carr checks it down to Drake, who breaks the tackle. Drake has some open space to the 40. Drake! Looking like the better running back of the Raiders. Makes it a 2nd and 8 coming up. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Kenyon Drake keeping the Raiders in it. Down 7 for the Raiders. Down 7. They're getting some water here. Kenyon Drake getting a squirt. Bodo, what's going on, bro? Marlon Humphrey coming off limping. Not good news for the Ravens. Two-time Pro Bowler, Marlon Humphrey out of Alabama. It's his 5th year. $6:20 left in the third quarter. The Raiders looking to tie this game up at 17. John Harbaugh is not happy right now. Talking to their referees. All right. Carr's got Waller to his left, solo. This is a 2 tight end set. Renfrow motions from right to left. Carr takes the snap. Carr's got Drake wide open, but instead he's got Waller wide open and hits Waller to the 21-yard line. Waller is an unstoppable force when he catches the ball. 5:50 left in the third quarter. Darren Waller running right past Anthony Everett for the first down. Carr in the empty. 5:30 left in the third quarter. Derek Carr with 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 5:20 left in the third. Guys, if you're enjoying this, Gronk spike that like button. Derek Carr throws to the flat. There's Darren Waller again. Trying to put on the brakes, but met strongly by Elliott. Only gets a yard. Carr to Waller has the 2nd most completions and 2nd most yards from quarterback to tight ends other than Mahomes and Kelsey. How's everyone doing in the chat? How's Jonathan doing? Second and 8. Carr throws to the flat to the fullback Ingold, who tries to get a couple yards there. 4:27 left in the third. Third and 5. Waller at tight end. Carr throws to Renfrow for a gain of 4. 4th and 1. Great stop by Marlon Humphrey there to keep Renfrow a yard short of the first down marker. Renfrow comes across the face of Humphrey on a crosser, but Humphrey just makes an excellent tackle. So the Raiders are going to go for it here. Interesting. 4th and 1, Raiders. Deep in Ravens territory. They're going all in, Raiders. Handoff. Jacobs is stuffed. What a play by the Ravens defense. Queen with the stop. Gruden not loving it. I don't know why they ran that play. The Ravens have stuffed them all day long. They try to pull the lineman. Calais Campbell blew the play up like a big man. Calais Campbell made the play, ladies. He made the play. James with the Raiders flags. Durkant says L. They throw to Waller so much, says Durkant. Who else are they going to throw to? Guys aren't open. Renfro? So the Raiders get stopped on 4th down. The Ravens will get the ball back. That could be a game changer. I don't know, man. Should you have taken the points there if you're the Raiders? I don't hate it. I just don't really love the call. Like, if you're going to run it, just run it from under center. With the fullback in there, just slam it up in there. I don't know, man. It was good defense by the Ravens, though. Jonathan. Brokey says, people, why do you keep talking about Jalen Reagor? I don't want to hear about this guy no more. Stop talking about him. God. Can we stop it? Where's Lenny at? How's Lenny feeling right now? No Turtle. No one from Discord's in the chat. Calais Campbell's a stud, though. All right. 3:22 left in the third quarter. Ravens. Motion from Mark Andrews. Handoff. Nope. Lamar keeps it. Lamar breaks a tackle. Lamar to the 28-yard line with a big first down. We haven't seen a ton of running from Lamar today. But that was a nice one. I found my favorite YouTuber, says Corsic. How do I pronounce your name? But I appreciate that. They're doing a little piece on Carl Nassib now. First openly gay player in the NFL, Carl Nassib. Been in the league for like 4 or 5 years, I think. 1st and 10. Play action from Lamar. Throws to the flat. There is Williams. Williams gains 5, then fumbles the ball out of bounds. Good stop by the Raiders. 2nd down. .2:11 left in the third. Ravens got the rock. 2nd and 4. Cannon the back. Lamar in the shotgun. Lamar. Handoff to Cannon. Cannon up for a first down to the 45. But there is a flag on the play. Could it be a hold? Could the Raiders get a break here? Holding on the Ravens. That's a huge call by the referee. Second down and long. Eric Tomlinson, the tight end, with the hold. Looks like a Hayden Hurst ripoff. Thank you for the likes, guys. 1:40 left in the third quarter. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. 2nd and 11. Three receivers to the right, back to the left. Lamar looking, throwing. Great catch by Marquise Brown for a gain of 3, but that was really it. He had to go to the ground to catch it. That was maybe a suicide pass by Lamar. Nassib was grabbing Lamar as he threw it, but what a catch by Marquise Brown. One-hander. 3rd and 7 for the Ravens. Huge play at the end of the third quarter here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lamar looking to Andrew's side, but he is sacked! He is sacked by the Raiders! Crosby again! Again! The first blitz tonight by the Raiders defense executed to perfection. Nassib steamrolls the man. Crosby comes up the gut, and Lamar goes nowhere. Sack Raiders. 10 seconds left in the third, and the Raiders will get the ball back here. Will they run it out, or will they kick it before the end of the third? The Ravens are going to run out the clock, so we will get the punt in the fourth quarter. 17-10 Ravens. Good game. Good game. Ravens and Raiders. The opening premiere of Monday Night Football this 2021 NFL season. Good game. All right. If you guys want any questions you got to ask me, let me know in the comments. Let me know who you think's going to win in the comments. Do you think it's going to be the Raiders? Give me a 1. Do you think it's going to be the Ravens? Give me a 2. Let me know in the comments. Ravens or Raiders? Fourth quarter coming up after the break. Rob says should be a fun fourth quarter. Yeah. What did you think of your Niners, Rob? On Sunday. Rob's been a subscriber forever, man. Rob, when did you subscribe to the channel? It must have been like 4 or 5 years ago, bro. James says, how much money did I make betting last year? A decent amount. Hopefully more this year. We'll see, though. Wasn't a great start in week 1, I'm going to be honest. But, yeah. I did go 4-2 in best bets. Hopefully, we can make some money week 2, though. Last year, pretty good season. Pretty good season overall. I made a lot in the playoffs. Anthony says Ravens on top. Yeah, Rob's been here forever, man. 2017, he says. Carlos with a 2. Rob with a 2. We got a 2. We got some new guys in the chat giving me some numbers here. I love it. Lenny, what's going on, Lenny? Why haven't you been in the chat all night? You scared? Do I use DraftKings? I don't use DraftKings. Hunter Renfrow with a decent return, getting hit instantly as the ball gets there. Use my bookie, man. Use my bookie. That's the place to be. Use the code BLV100 when you sign up. Isaac says Ruggs has been absolutely useless today. Isaac, where you been? Still celebrating the Dolphins win or what? Ruggs has been absolutely useless today. Ruggs and Edwards have sucked. Both of them have sucked. Renfro's been good. Crosby's been good. I think the Raiders need a receiver. They really miss Nelson Aguilar for sure. 14:49 left in the fourth quarter. Ingold in motion. Carr looking down the field with a strike, but he just misses his man. That's Henry Ruggs. Ruggs trying to run away from Marlon Humphrey. Ruggs still without a catch, I believe. Yeah, that's a site. My bookie. Use it. Use the code BLV100. Yeah, look it up. My bookie. 2nd and 10. Damn, 3 players? $2017 makes sense, though. $14:44 left in the fourth quarter. Good field position for the Raiders. 2nd and 15, though. 3 timeouts remaining for both teams. The Raiders got the football. Down by 7. Can they make the comeback? Thank you. Is it Azana? $2 from Azana. Appreciate it. Ravens O-line got Matt Crosby looking like Chandler Jones. A sack by Queen on Carr to make it 3rd and very long. Empty set for Carr, and Queen times the blitz like a madman. Queen's been playing well today. Perfect blitz, bro. Perfect blitz. Look at that Wink Martindale football right there. Wow. Third and 28. Throw over the middle to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake breaks the tackle. Kenyon Drake getting up to the 45 of the Raiders, but he is still 5 to 6 yards short of the first down marker. 13:50 left in the game. The Raiders will look to pin the Ravens deep. Hey, what are you saying, bro? Durkant's so mean, man. Fourth and 7. Fair catch, Ravens at the 19-yard line. You should be happy with that win, Isaac. They should have lost. Come on. Durkant's had that profile pick since 2016. 1st and 10. 13:23 left in the fourth. Four-man rush for Lamar. Lamar looking, throwing. It's complete. That's a first down. Marquise Brown. Great route. Good throw by Lamar. Honestly, the Ravens receivers have been better than the Raiders. Marquise Brown creating about 3 yards of separation there on Trayvon Mullen. Waste the entire clock. The Niners and the Eagles will be a good game. Pistols set for Lamar. Three running backs with him. Lamar runs it. Lamar gains 4 or 5 yards on the keeper. Second down. 12:20 left in the fourth quarter. Rory says that Jackson's going to run one in. Where you been, Rory? You haven't commented in a while. 2nd and 6 for the Ravens. Sammy, Watkins, Marquise Brown, the wide receivers. 2nd and 6. Lamar, play action. Lamar steps up. Lamar's going to scramble. Lamar gets hit. He fumbles it! And the Raiders get the football at the 41-yard line of the Ravens. The Raiders. 11:54 left in the game. Harbaugh is saying Lamar was down. It's not a fumble. It's a fumble, sir. Jefferson with the forced fumble. Lamar selling hard. The Ravens are not able to move the ball versus Gus Bradley's defense. It's okay, Rory. I forgive you. Don't worry. 1st and 10. 11:54 left in the game. The Raiders with a big opportunity here. Can Carr make them pay? Throw to the flat. There is Waller, and he gets lit up. That's Queen. Gain of 4. But Queen lit Waller up. 11:40 left in the fourth quarter. I'm going to lose my voice by the end of this game. 11:30 left in the fourth. Jonathan says Lamar's tweaking. 2nd and 6. 2 receivers to the left of Carr. Carr is in under center. Fullback in the game. Carr looks to the flat, but it's covered. Carr scrambles around, finds his fullback. That's Ingold. Gain of 5. 3rd and 1 coming up. The Raiders have struggled in these short yardage situations. Rob says birthday tailgating. When's your birthday, Rob? Happy birthday, buddy. Rob's an OG, man. Everybody say happy birthday to Rob. 3rd and 1. 10:40 left in the fourth. I need some water. All right. Handoff. And Jacobs with a great run. It didn't look like he was going to get it, but he did. Great run by Jacobs. Lenny loves that. Lenny's on his feet. 10:20 left in the fourth. Oh, it's not till the 25th? All right. 1st and 10. 10 minutes left in the game. Happy early birthday then, Rob. Rory, are you in the Discord? I remember Rob used to watch the hockey content on the channel. What do you think of my Carr jersey, Derkant? Not actually mine, but I got it for the game. You were, but then you left? Ah. Was Durkant harassing you or something? Oh, you watched John? Yeah. I talked to John earlier today. I was on the phone with him. He said, that Rob guy's a good guy. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't talk. We didn't say anything. Funky says, what did you think of Pittsburgh's win in Buffalo? Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive stuff. Kevin Urcan says, should be a Marquise jersey. Yeah, I should. I should get a Marquise jersey now. Want a brown jersey? Sure. If you have one. If anyone's got some extra jerseys and they want to send me one, sure, why not? I'll take them as donos. You guys can sign the number. If you guys have any extra jerseys, sign the number of the player and send it to me. I'll put them up and I'll shout you out. Well, you gotta tell them that you're a girl. It is, I will say though, Rory can go either way, right? I mean, I like Rory as a girl's name probably more than a guy's name, but Rory can definitely go both ways. Their Kant says, K, need 0 targets to Darren Waller. Just throw to Renfro. Nah, throw to Henry Ruggs for a touchdown. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I call everyone bro, though, so, like, 1st and 10. Derek Carr throws over the middle. Complete first down. Kenyon Drake to the 15 of the Ravens. Yeah, we need to get Asia and Rory in there so that we get the numbers up. We got to get the demographic in there. You sure, Rory? You sure? 1st and 10, 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. Hand off to Jacobs. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another touchdown, Raiders! 17-16, Josh Jacobs with the run of the year. Lamar is not happy as his fumble sets up the Raiders for a 15-yard score, 17-16. Jacobs cuts back. Jacobs shakes 2 defenders into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, we do have Ultra in the chat, so he does count. And the tie. 17-17. Nicholas says, Raiders! Oops. Ultra, when's your dad going to send me one of his 8 Brett Favre jerseys? Kevin Durcan says Lamar is going to end it. Bodo says, I think I just hit a skunk because my trunk smells like skunk now. Well, that sucks. Bodo's probably killed a bunch of animals on the road, man. He's probably just smoked them all. Just like Durkant smoking a Trevor Lawrence pack. Rob says Lamar is going to have to learn to throw. Ooh, what does Durkant say to that one? Lenny says Doritos. BLV 100. Should work. BLV 100. All caps, by the way. Josh Jacobs is a grown man, says Lenny B. $63 people in here. If you're just joining, make sure you do Gronk, spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more BLV live streams. I might be live Thursday. I'd consider doing Thursday, but I'll definitely be live on Sunday. Who plays Thursday? Washington and New York? Roy says you're going to have a sore throat. Yeah, I mean, I got good stamina. You know what I mean? So, I'm used to yelling a lot, if that makes sense. 17-17. 9:18 left in the fourth. Kick is deep through the end zone. Lamar Jackson coming out for the lead here. Get this webcams out of my chat, man. This guy comes in here every single time. Lenny B says Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, Yannick Ngakoue, and Nate Hobbs own your NFL team. 10 bears, 5,000 birds, a bat family. You killed the Batman, Bodo? Foxes, 30 possums, and 1,000 frogs. Where'd you get this from? Williams tackled after a gain of 2. Denzel Perryman making his presence known. The Las Vegas Raiders are good at football, Mitch. Lenny will not be depressed. Yes, go Raiders. I'm the second biggest Raiders fan in this chat right now other than Lenny. 8:45 left in the fourth. Funky says this NFL season is going to be awesome. Best wishes to all teams. Go Steelers. Yes, sir. Latavius Murray at the tight end spot now for Lamar as he's in the empty. 4-man rush for the Raiders. Lamar looks over the middle. He finds his fullback, who's absolutely punished by Perryman. Perryman looks a lot like Khalil Mack. He's wearing 52. He's got a visor. He's got the same face mask on, and he hits just as hard. Look at that hit. The Raiders causing a third down and medium coming up. Look at that hit. Boom. Denzel Perryman. Rory says Lamar is going to play running back. 3rd and 2. Lamar motions Marquise Brown. They give the ball to Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown gets the first down. Their best player tonight gains 5 yards and a first down. Ravens. I am the biggest Raiders fan. Milani says Nicholas Gill because he's no longer a Bears fan. He's traded in a dark navy blue and orange jersey for the silver and black. Brandy. What's going on, Brandy? Says Broncos have Vaughn back. Think we have a chance. Yes, Vaughn looked good yesterday. I will say that. And the Broncos have a very strong defense. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lamar hands it off. And Latavius Murray is grinding, trying for those yards. And he is ripped down. Slammed by Jefferson Quinton. Gain of 4. Ultra says Mitch in a weird position where he likes the Ravens and the Raiders. Well, I will say I did bet on the Raiders, so I'm secretly voting for the Raiders, but I guess it's not a secret anymore. Next, 2nd and 5, 6:30 left in the fourth quarter. Lamar in the pistol. Lamar, play action. Lamar looking deep. Lamar going deep. He's got a guy. It's Sammy Week 1 Watkins to the 7-yard line of the Raiders. sitting on my bench in fantasy football. First and goal, Ravens. Watkins was defended by Nick Kwiatkowski. What kind of defense is that, Lenny B? What a play by Lamar. What a catch by Watkins. Can the Ravens score a touchdown? Now a man is down for the Raiders. Gerald McCoy is down. Durkant says, welp, good game, Raiders. Qui-Gon says, who scored for the Raiders? Josh Jacobs. Nicholas says, nah, Durkant, don't count out Derek Carr. Rory says, Jackson running it in. Watch, Model Mitch. Yes, I will watch. They're running this wrestling commercial constantly here. Dark Side of the Ring in Canada. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. My dad just texted me that Watkins was a good pickup. It was a great throw, Jonathan. Definitely a great throw. I could see Jackson running this in. For sure. Mitch, why does Durkant think Miami's better than Las Vegas? Because he doesn't know football, bro. Have you seen Las Vegas play? Tobias says if the Raiders win, I'm going to start wearing FUBU and drinking Old English. Lanny B says, why do I even try with the Jimmy G logo? He says he hates his life. The game's not over, Lenny. Relax. Bodo says, if your dream boat Tom Brady went to the Jets, would you become a Jets fan? Yes, of course. Rory says, took a prop bet, Jackson, anytime touchdown. Ooh, I like the bet, but he's got to score right here. Lenny says, depression is all I feel. Guys, make Lenny feel better, all right? Gerald McCoy is getting on the cart, the 6-time Pro Bowl selection with the Buccaneers. Playing his 11th season with the Las Vegas Raiders here. J and J Twin Bros say Ravens winning. Sorry. We'll see. Lenny says it's an impossibility. He's so dramatic. Lenny is so dramatic. So dramatic. Yannick Ngakoue on the sidelines. I don't know why, but he is. First and goal, 6:18 left in the fourth quarter. McCoy getting carted off. Going through the tunnel. First and goal for the Ravens. 17-17. 6 minutes to play. Lamar hands it off to Latavius Murray, breaks a tackle and stumbles into the end zone. Much to Rory's chagrin, but Latavius gives the Ravens the 7-point lead. 6:04 left in the fourth quarter. The Raiders are going to have to tie it up with a drive from Derek Carr. We will see if they can do it. Nice run by Latavius Murray, though. Cut back diddly do into the end zone, breaks a tackle, runs his way into the zone. Ngakoue hamstring injury? That's not good. The extra point is good from Tucker. 24-17 Ravens. Lenny is pissing his pants right now. The Raiders, can they make enough plays on offense? Their defense, of course, couldn't come up with a key stop. Sammy Watkins with the big play down the field versus Nick Kwiatkowski. Funky Cheese says, Brady has owned my Steelers forever. We as Steelers fans would just be happy to hand him an L in the Super Bowl. Good luck with that, Funky Cheese. 6 minutes left in the fourth. The Ravens kicking it deep. Lenny says the dream is over. Lenny, relax. Touchback Raiders. Derek Carr's going to make the plays. Lamar ripping around. What a nice first touchdown to Marquise Brown. Showing the replays here. Steps up. Ditsy Doodle. Nice runs. But that fumble was big. That fumble was big. Lenny says Mac Jones is the only man capable of winning this game. All right, here we go. In the empty, Derek Carr trying to look to tie it. Carr gets pressure from the right, throws to the left. That's Darren friggin' Waller for 8 yards. Rory's trying to pump up Lenny, but I don't know if it's working, but I appreciate the effort. 17 of 26 today is Lamar. 24-17 is the score. The Raiders at their own 34. Handoff. Up the middle. First down, Kenyon Drake. Qui-Gon says, I'm going to freak out if Carr throws an absolute dime to Waller for a touchdown. Bodo says, Lenny, be happy. You're not the Lenny from... Of what? Of Mice to Man, or the lady from Lenny and Sugi? That must be a reference I don't understand. 1st and 10. Carr throws to the left. It is caught by Hunter Renfrow for 7 yards. What a catch. On Renfrow. Renfrow's got hops! Wow. 2nd and 3. 4:59 left in the fourth quarter. Split backs for Carr. Ruggs motions from right to left. Will Carr hit Ruggs today? Carr takes the snap. Carr looking. Carr throwing. It's Henry Ruggs. First down. Jonathan says, I'm calling it. Carr will throw a dart to Ruggs for a touchdown. Isaac says Renfro's better than Ruggs. 1st and 10, 4:25 left in the game. Carr with the game on the line. At the Ravens 47. Carr in the empty. Carr throws over the middle. It's behind Darren Waller, who is running away from Marlon Humphrey. The pressure by Calais Campbell and company forces the bad ball. 4:12 left in the fourth, and Derek Carr is just a little bit off. The pocket got collapsed. He couldn't step into the throw. It caused an incompletion. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Monroe to the left. Carr scrambling, under pressure, throws the ball away. It will be 3rd and 10 for Lenny's Raiders. 4:06 left. Jason Oweh, the rookie, playing big snaps here. Durkant says, dude. Derek Carr, 239 yards, sacked 3 times, 25 for 42. Derek Carr, 3rd and 10. Showing pressure are the Ravens. They are blitzing, but there's time. Carr's going up top. He's got a man, and Ruggs to the 10-yard line of the Ravens. Henry Ruggs, the first-round pick from a year ago, makes Lenny jump for joy. A 30-yard crossing route for the first down. The Raiders are in business. What a throw by Derek Carr. 1st and goal. Carr under center. 3 to the right. Edwards to the left. Motion from Ruggs. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs stiff arms a man to the ground. But he goes backwards for a yard. There is a flag on the play. I finish, says, bro, I need Waller to score. Do you see it happening? Possibly. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Yes, ma'am. Tribe says, hell yes. Alex Leatherwood holding on the play. That is like the 18th holding on the Raiders' offensive line when running the ball. It's 1st and goal from the 20. Derek Carr. This is not good. Carr throws to the flat to Waller. Catch to the 11-yard line. 3:50 left in the 4th. Funky Cheese says Brady just doesn't make mistakes. It's not human. His run as a quarterback will never be replicated ever. Brother, that is hard to accept as a Steelers fan. At least you realize it, Funky. At least you're not an unrealistic fan. Jonathan says, come on, Ruggs. Bodo says, for some reason, my voice to text is not working well today. Kenyon Drake split out versus a linebacker. 2nd and goal for the Raiders. Carr looking to the right. Carr throwing to the right. It's a dime to Darren Waller for the touchdown. Darren Waller is unfreaking stoppable. When you need a play, you go to 83. It used to be Wes Welker. Now it's Darren Waller. I don't know who wore 83 on the Raiders. I can't think of one. A nice little trail. It looked like a trail route. Straight out of Madden. Look at Darren Waller. Just a beast. Breaking a tackle for the touchdown. 9 plays, 75 yards, 220 on the drive. And the extra point is good. 24-24. Raiders tie it up with the game on the line. The pressure in his face. Derek Carr delivers. Tribe is loving it. Durkant is hating it. Isaac is loving it. Nicholas Gill is loving it. Ted Hendricks says, Coach, 83, but he didn't play offense. Irwin is in the chat. What's going on, Irwin? .344 left in the 4th. With the game on the line, can Durkant's quarterback deliver? Lamar Jackson will have another chance. 2 timeouts. 3:44 left. Sammy Watkins, Marquise Brown, and Mark Andrews on his side. Lenny says there's too much time on the damn clock. The dream is dead. Still. Can Lamar put together a 2-minute drive, says James. Raider Jim says Raider Nation. Bodo says my boy Tucker's going to win the game-winning field goal. Here we go. Ravens with the ball. Lamar can't escape Max Crosby. It's a yard, maybe, at the most for Lamar. Lenny, that is true. He says that Derek Carr is more clutch than Aaron Rodgers, which is true. 2nd and 9. 3:20 remaining in the game. Crosby pumping up the crowd. 3 minutes left in the 4th. Durkant says Ravens are going to lose. Lamar, play action. Lamar looking. Lamar throwing to an open man. It is his fullback who stopped a yard short. Ricard has stopped a yard short, but the ref's an idiot. And he's spotting it as a first down. That is an awful spot. What is the referee doing? 1st and 10 Ravens. .230 left in the 4th. Lamar in the pistol. Lamar, handoff. It is stuffed. The Raiders defense. Crosby again. Playing like Sidney Crosby in the 2010 Canada-USA gold medal game. 2 minutes left in the game. It's tied 24-24. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Can Lamar deliver or not? What do you guys think? Do you think the Raiders will win? Give me a 1. Do you think the Ravens will win? Give me a 2. Do you think the Ravens will score a touchdown? Give me a 3. Do you think the Ravens will kick a game-winning field goal? Give me a 4. And if you give me any of those numbers, Gronk, spike the like button. All right. We're on commercial. We're on commercial. Rory says 2. Derek Milani says 1. Rory says 3. Jonathan says 2 minutes left. Fernando says 1. James says 1. Irwin says 4. Carlos says 2. Raiders win 1. Carlos says 34. Jonathan says clutch Tucker. Isaac says 8. Lenny says Max Crosby owns your NFL team. Qui-Gon says it's a game. Lenny, who's better, Nick Bosa or Max Crosby? Caesar says 2. Second and 10 after this commercial here. What do you guys think is going to happen? The Raiders? What other sports do you follow? I would say I follow hockey probably the most out of all the other ones, but the other sports I follow casually, like basketball, I follow casually. Yeah. Raiders. Defense on the field. Fans on their feet with the towels, waving. 2nd and 10, Lamar Jackson. Lamar steps up. Lamar runs. Lamar's going to get the first. Yes, he does. 2 broken tackles. 3 broken tackles. Into Raiders territory at the 36. 1:45 left in the 4th quarter in the game. How do the Raiders let Lamar Jackson run? This is the most puzzling I've ever seen. You can't let Lamar Jackson run. You can let him throw. Don't let him run. The D-line losing containment. Lenny losing hair. What will happen in this game? 1st and 10. Hockey in Canada. Yep. Roy says Jackson will run like Forrest Gump or Gus Edwards. 1st and 10. Ball on Las Vegas' 37. Run, Forrest, run. First and 10. Well, Lamar's playing the Raiders. Latavius Murray, gain of 2. Timeout. By who, though? Bodo says my favorite sport is curling. Why are you just telling them your favorite sport? My favorite sport isn't your favorite sport, bro. 2nd and 8. Timeout, Raiders. They got 1 remaining. Ball on the Raiders' 35-yard line. I don't know. Qui-Gon. That's a good question. 2nd and 8. Latavius Murray, the back. Hand off. Nope. Lamar keeps it. And he is tackled down at the 33-yard line. 1:29 remaining. The Raiders take a timeout here. Will the Ravens run it? Or will they throw it? Asia, you missed all the good stuff. What are you doing? Disappointing. The Packers are playing who on Monday night? The Lions. Oh, God. That's 2 of the worst teams in the league. Isaac says, do you think Canada can qualify for the World Cup? I hope so. 3rd and 4. 1:29 left. Peter says, my favorite sports are baseball, football, and hockey. Nice, Peter. What's up, man? Derek Carr rocking a little bit of a longer flow this year. 3rd and 4, 1:29 left in the game. We will see the decision from the Ravens to run it or throw it. Ricard motions from left to right. At fullback to tight end. Lamar is going to run. Lamar buries his shoulder to the turf, only gaining 2 yards. Comes up short on 4th down. So the Ravens will kick the field goal. 4th and 2. So what happens here? The Raiders can't stop the clock, guys. So that means that the Ravens can run the clock down till 40 seconds. Then take a timeout, then kick the field goal. Then the Raiders will get the ball back. Durkan says both these teams are so bad. Isaac says, will they go for it? No. Is the Ravens field goal kicker good? I don't know if you've heard, but he's pretty good. Justin Tucker's career field goal percentage is 90%. 42 seconds left in the game. 4th and 2 for Justin Tucker. $47-yarder for the win. Potentially. Tucker kicks down the middle. It is good. 27-24. Justin Tucker puts the Ravens ahead. 37 seconds remaining in the game. Derek Carr, can he do it? 37 seconds left. No timeouts. The Raiders are going to need a couple big plays here. Here we go. Getting interesting. It's been interesting. Come on. It's been interesting. Is it better for you to play Williams against the Chiefs or play Gordon against the Jags? I'd probably say Gordon, bro. But I don't think either one's a bad play. Justin says, of course, a guy named Justin coming up big. You forgot to name Justin Tucker, I think. 37 seconds left in the game. The Raiders will take it at their own 25-yard line. Derek Carr, 24 game-winning drives in fourth quarter or overtime. The second in the NFL since 2014 behind Matthew Stafford, who has 26. So Derek Carr in his 8th season will try to get his 25th game-winning drive only in 37 seconds. His target's 20-plus yards downfield, 1 for 6 tonight. The Raiders are going to need splash plays to make it happen. Humphrey covers Ruggs in the slot. Carr takes the snap from the shotgun. Carr steps up. He's got time. Carr throws. Carr's got a guy. It's Edwards. Grabs it. They got to spike it. 1st and 10. What a quick spike. They move it back a yard. I don't know what's going on. Spikes it. 22 seconds left. Carr is pissed because the ref made him step back a yard. 22 seconds left in the game. 4th quarter. Can they get in position for a field goal? 27-24 Ravens. Three receivers to the left. Jacobs wide to the right. Edwards in the slot to the right. Carr takes the snap. 3-man rush. Carr steps up. Carr throws a dot for a first down. Edwards again. 10 seconds left. They gotta get it spiked. Carr gets it spiked at the 37 of the Ravens. 7 seconds remaining in the game. They send out the field goal unit to tie. What a dot by Carr. Can Carlson deliver in Las Vegas? If you're a gambling man in Las Vegas, are you betting on him to make it or betting on him to miss? $55-yard field goal for Carlson. Carlson, kick. It is good! The Raiders tie it! 27-27 with 2 seconds left, and the Raiders fans are going absolutely insane. Charles Woodson's on his feet. John Gruden is pumped. The overtime is coming on the Bottom Line View. Stick around. Nicholas Gill says Carr. That's my guy. OT says Isaac. Nicholas says good. Rory says make it. Asia called overtime, apparently. We need receipts on this, Asia. We need receipts. Erwin says yes. Ma says wow. Clutch time, says Jonathan. Nicholas says the Raiders. Jonathan says he nailed it. 2 seconds left in the game. It is 27-27. Georgia Belanda says coach. The Raiders kick it deep. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. So will the Ravens try to Hail Mary it, try to lateral it around, or take the knee to go to overtime? Asia says she knew it. Qui-Gon says, bruh, I can still win my matchup. Durkan says, bro, the Ravens suck. To be fair, a lot of us said the Raiders would win this game. Lenny says, the dream is not dead. 2 seconds left, and the Ravens will take a knee to head to overtime. The dream is not dead, says Lenny. He can't spell. Tribe says, come on, guys. Screw the Ratbirds. Asia says, OT. Rory says, think Ravens will win. Jackson will do something crazy. Let's get our predictions, guys. Let me know who you think's going to win. And let me know who do you think is going to get the game-winning points. If you think it will be a touchdown, give me the player who will score, how it will happen, or give me the field goal. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. 1 period, 10 minutes. Each team has an opportunity to possess the football unless a touchdown or a safety is scored. All reviews initiated by replay official. Each team has 2 timeouts. Derek Carr is God, says Lenny. OT for the scoreboard. Thank you. Thank you for the reminders. I think this might be the first overtime game I've ever done. I don't know, though. The Raiders are getting the ball first. Lenny says this is effing ridiculous. He's never seen anything like it in his young life. Ma says Tucker in the final seconds. Asia says she doesn't know what will happen. She honestly doesn't know and won't make a prediction. Classic Falcons fan. Ultra would say the same thing. Lenny says the Raiders are... I don't even know what you're saying, bro. Durkan says game over, LOL. Derek Carr is going to end it. My prediction will be a Raiders touchdown by Josh Jacobs to win it. From 5 yards out. Bodo says, I know for sure the Steelers-Broncos playoff game. I'll never forget that game. That was an overtime game. I remember that. Izana says, man, OT rules are so damn dumb. I think they're good, honestly. I like them. Rory says Carr's cuter than Lamar. So she's going with Carr. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Overtime. Who will win it? Derek Carr and the Raiders will get the first crack. Same as me. Same as me for the No touchdown for the Ravens. Lenny says John Gruden is a legend. Derek Carr is a god. First and 10. Edwards in motion. Raiders in the I formation. Fullback in the game. Carr drops back, throws a strike. It's Edwards again. First down, Raiders. A little curl route for the business. Nice catch. Lenny says John Gruden, the savior the Raiders have been looking for. First and 10, 9:25 left in overtime. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to beat everyone around the edge, but he gets stuffed. A loss of 3 for the Raiders. Second and 13 coming up. They have not been able to run the ball well in this game at all. The Ravens have stuffed it all the way around. I will say, though, Ravens have had great pass protection in this game, but their run game has not been there. Their offensive line's not opening any holes. Second and 12 for Carr and the Raiders. You like it when I say the Raiders. Second and 12. 3 receivers to the left. Moreau, the tight end, to the right. Blitz is on by the Ravens. Pressure's coming for Carr, but he finds his guy, Hunter Renfrow, who breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. The 50, the 40. Renfrow to the 39 of the Ravens. What a play by Renfrow. 8:25 left in the game. Renfrow, a little ziggy zig route out to the outside. Breaks 2 tackles. Humphrey bails. He should have pushed him out. He didn't. First and 10 at the 39 of the Ravens. Carr hands it off to Jacobs. Gain of 5 or 6 to the 33 of the Ravens. No, he didn't step out. Second and 4, 7:40 left in OT. Jonathan says, let's go Raiders. 27-27. Raiders with the ball. 7:20 left. First score, overtime. In overtime, a touchdown wins the game on the first possession. And then from there on out, if you don't score a touchdown, if you get a field goal, the other team gets the ball. Or you can punt, the other team gets the ball, right? Haley asks, who do you think will win? I'm going with the Raiders right now. I mean, what do you guys think? Give me a 1 if you think it will be the Raiders. Give me a 2 if you think it will be the Ravens. Impressive running by Renfrow, dancing that sideline. 7:22 in overtime. Carr in the shotgun, bunch to the left, back to the right. Carr looking to his left. Carr scrambling around. Carr throws it away. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Raiders. 7:16 left in OT. Jonathan with the 1. Rory with the 1. Carlos with the 1. Irwin, 1. Haley says, damn. 2. Irwin says, momentum is on their side. Meg says 1. 3rd and 4. All right. 7:16 left. Push and pull says 1. 3rd and 4. 7:16 in OT. Pressure is on for Carr. Carr's on his back foot. Carr's throwing it up. It's caught! It's caught for Edwards. Touchdown Raiders! They win the game! Bryan Edwards with the kisses to the crowd! Like it's the World Cup final. 7:08 in overtime. It's over! Bryan Edwards, 33-yard touchdown! It's over! Touchdown, Raiders! Lenny is alive! Lenny is well! The Raiders are well! Official review on the play. Let's see if he was in. He might have been down. We have to check this. What a throw by Carr. What a break on the ball by Edwards. Either way, if they scored or not, they'll be at the 2-yard line. Asia is pumped. Tribe is pumped. The Raiders, says Nicholas Gill. They're treating this as if the Raiders won, but there's a ruling on the field, but everybody's on the field. It might be short of the line, but everybody's celebrating on the field. Justin says not sure he got in. Isaac said it's short. Asia says wait, it's short. Lenny says OMG. That was a great throw by Carr and a great catch by Edwards. The corner didn't react. It's on the 1-yard line. $7-10 in OT. So the game is still on, guys. It's 1st and goal. Torrin says I look younger with this haircut. 7-10 in overtime. Oh my God. Derek Carr in the goal line formation, under center. Derek Carr, quarterback sneak. Derek Carr pushing for the win. The Raiders pushing him in. They didn't get in. Stopped at the inch line. 6:50 left in overtime. Holy smoke, a touchdown wins the game for the Raiders. What's gonna happen? Give me a 1 if you think the Raiders will score. Give me a 2 if you think they'll be stuffed. Timeout, Raiders. Asia says it's going to be funny if the Raiders beat the Ravens. Everyone's got a 1 in the chat. Carr at the 1-yard line, under center. There's a flag on the play. False start on the Raiders. No way. Are they going to blow this? Alex Leatherwood, the rookie first-round pick, takes a false start. The ball will be moved back to the 5-yard line. No! Second and goal from the 5. The Raiders might choke. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Derek Carr takes the snap. Blitz. Derek Carr to the end zone. Incomplete. Nobody there for the ball intended for Hunter Renfrow. 3rd and goal. 6:19 left in overtime. The Raiders had it at the 1-yard line. They thought they won the game, but they said it was not a touchdown. They got it at the 1-yard line. They couldn't get it in. They got a false start. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 5. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Derek Carr for the win. 3 receivers to the left. Waller to the right. Carr under pressure throws. It's incomplete. It's intercepted by the Ravens. Oh my God. What just happened? It's intercepted by the Raiders. What? I have never seen this in my life. What? Carr is blitzed. Carr looks left, throws left, bounces off the head of a defender, and then is caught for a touchback in the end zone. What? The Raiders choke? Oh my God. Now the Ravens get a chance to win the game. Oh my God. This is the most Raiders thing I've ever seen in my life. The Raiders. Oh my God. Lenny might have been dead. Lenny might have died. I hope Lenny's okay. 1st and 10, play action, Lamar. Lamar on the move, he throws it away. They're saying it's rigged in the chat. I've never seen a thing like this in my life. Max Crosby's still a demon, though. 6 minutes left in OT. The Raiders, just to recap the events, thought they scored a touchdown 33 yards out from Bryan Edwards as he reached across the line. They said no. Bring it back to the 1-yard line. Derek Carr, quarterback sneak, stuffed. Next play, false start, move them back. 2 incompletions in a row. 1 incompletion, then an interception. They're calling a flag on the play now. 2nd and 10, a flag. Timeout, Baltimore. Now, who do you guys think's gonna win? The Ravens or the Raiders? Let me know in the chat. Give me a 1 if you think it's gonna be the Raiders. Give me a number 2 if you think it's gonna be the Ravens. We've got Asia laughing her ass off in the chat. We got Hot Take Hockey, the GOAT himself, saying, what a choke. This little girl in Vegas is beside herself. She has the pom-pom in her left hand. Tears in her right hand. 2nd and down, overtime, 6 minutes left. Lamar puts the mouth guard in. Empty formation for Lamar. 4-man rush for Lamar. Lamar looks, he throws, he finds Sammy Week 1 Watkins, who powers his way to a 1st down at the 30-yard line. The Ravens with their first down. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. The Raiders. Can they hold them? Can they stop them? Or are they heartbroken? 5:30 left in overtime. Motion from Marquise. Handoff. It is Latavius Murray for a gain of 3. 5:20 left in OT. I did, Aisha. I did. Jonathan says he has no words. 5 minutes left in overtime. Second and 7 Ravens. I got to put the football over there. At their own 33, Lamar takes the snap. Lamar throws. It's complete to Mark Andrews, but he fumbles it. They're saying it's incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Ravens. Andrews couldn't hold on to the rock. That's a great play by number 24 for the Raiders. Andrews is fortunate it was incomplete and not a fumble. Gruden says, what the heck? Cut us a break. 3rd and 7. 4:39 left in overtime. Lamar on 3rd and 7. A blitz is on for Lamar. He's sacked by the Raiders. Fumble! The Raiders got the ball. The Raiders got the ball. Lamar choked. He got stripped. The gay guy, the first gay man in NFL history did it. What an achievement. Carl Nassib. Wow, that's an amazing storyline. Carl Nassib with the strip in his first game. Look at this. Carl Nassib stripped Lamar Jackson for the fumble. Raiders got the ball. Lamar is beside himself. 2 fumbles for Lamar. Stripped by Carl Nassib. First down, Raiders. First down, Raiders. Carl Nassib did it. At the 27 of the Ravens, handoff. Broken tackle, Kenyon Drake for 2. Can they win it with a field goal now? Can they do it? This game is insane. This is the game of the year. Derek Carr and the Raiders. 4 minutes left in overtime. Nick says the Raiders. He says this game. It's Nick Gill's number 1 game in his top 10. Carlson's coming out already on 2nd and 9. Is he going to make it or is he going to miss? Why are they going for the field goal already? You gotta be beside yourself right now. Why do they not take more snaps? Flag on the play. Delay of game, Raiders. The Raiders are imploding in this game. How do they not just get... Oh my God, they're idiots. It is a delay of game here by the Raiders. 3:44 left in overtime. Now it's 2nd and 14. The Raiders took a delay of game because they were trying to run the field goal unit out. But they forgot that they have time on the clock that will expire if they take too long. 2nd and 14. At the 31 of the Ravens. Carr in the shotgun. The blitz is gonna come. It's Don Martindale. Carr chucks it up wide open. It's a touchdown! Zay Jones! Touchdown, Raiders! They win it. That was the bizarrest game I've ever seen in my entire life. The Raiders win. 33-27. They cover. Mitch wins his money. And the Raiders are 1-0. The Ravens 0-1. Charles Woodson loves it. Mark Davis loves it. Derek Carr doesn't even know if the game's over yet because they just won it twice. Dirk Kant's blaming Villanueva for Lamar Jackson fumbling. 33-27. Ultra says, let's go Raiders. Asia is pumped. Rory says that's crazy. Asia's probably dead from laughing. Fernando says yes. Isaac says even the horny pot is excited. Bono says no, Pittsburgh is officially in first place. Jonathan says let's go. Nicholas says Derek Carr off his back foot to Zay Jones. I think that was his first catch of the game, but it counted for a touchdown. Justin says crazier finish of the week. Right ahead of the Lions-Niners. Gruden puts up the number one. Gruden puts up the number one. The Raiders win at home. 33-27. Raiders. The game of the week. The game of the year. The game of the decade. The Raiders win. Jonathan says my stream is whack. I appreciate you viewing me though. Thanks for Gronk spiking the like button. And thank you to all the sorry Ravens fans for attending. The Raiders win. 33-27. Lamar Jackson could not come through in this one. Donald said, let's go. Meg says, thank you, Raiders from Brownstown. Lenny says, what? How? Qui-Gon says, good game, great game. All the games I watched this week, week 1, was great. Rory says, thanks, Mitch. I appreciate it, Rory. Ultra says, you effing did it. I did it. You did it. We all did it. Gruden did it. Carr did it. The Raiders did it. Raiders to the Ultra 10, he says. Thank you, Bodo. Thank you, Lenny. Raider says, Raiders. Derek Carr is God. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream tonight. If you did, don't forget to Gronk spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the game. It was an awesome game. It was subscribe to the channel, not the game. It was a great game. It was a fun stream. Thank you guys for being here. We will see you on the next one. Don't forget that the weekly review is on tomorrow night. The Bottom Line tomorrow night. So make sure you check that out. Be there or be square. It's Mitch. Peace.